Hello and welcome to Once Upon a Tavern, the only Dungeons and Dragons stream that's uptime relies solely on whether the wind will blow down our power lines. It's just a warning.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna be on all night. It's bad out there, but it's better in here, so we're gonna have a good time. Thanks so much for joining. Mike and April will be here soon. They are late. I assume that they care more about other things than D&D. That's what it is. Before we get started, we have just a couple of quick announcements, so I'm going to run through those. First of all, if you're watching this and you're like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to watch the whole thing, don't worry. All of our episodes are up on YouTube the following Tuesday at bit.ly/onceuponatavern. And on podcasts the following Sunday, wherever podcasts can be found. Just search Once Upon a Tavern. Do that. Go to our YouTube channel. Subscribe. You'll get notified when we post the new episode. It's usually the morning of Tuesday. And it'll help support the stream. It'll help people find us, which is important. The other thing is we have a Patreon at patreon.com/onceuponatavern. Right now, if we are running a campaign where if we can reach 10 or more subscribers at the $5 tier or higher, whenever we meet in person again, who knows, Mike will blue himself. He will show up completely blue, and it'll be funny to see, and you'll be able to laugh at him, and that's what it's all about. That's really all we want in this life. So go do that, patreon.com/onceuponatavern. You also get perks like access to a Discord channel, which we'll be in more if people actually use it. So there you go. Go do that. Go. See you soon. I don't know. Do we have anything else? That was fast. I gotta vamp while we wait on them. How's everyone doing? We watching The Mandalorian?
Yes, it's been so good.
I haven't started yet.
Oh,
It's
they really are showing off the extra budget this season, and I love it.
And they're writing it episodically now rather than how it has been. So it's good. It's a good time. Check it out at The Mandalorian. No, wait. Don't until they pay us to sponsor. Oh, here they come. They're here.
Here they come to wreck the day.
Oh, fuck, we're here.
Sorry, Your Honor.
Oops, there we go.
Hello, enjoy that video I sent of the worst computer ever. So,
Well, they are here, which means it's time to get started. So let's dive into tonight's episode of Once Upon a Tavern.
are we live? Hold on, are we?
And welcome back. So, we're gonna get started. We're gonna play Dungeons and Dragons today, guys.
Finally.
Mike and I know April, you're kind of there. Just so you guys know, we may disconnect at some point because it's really windy out there. So, and we live in an area where power lines are hung in backyards. So
We live in a society.
we do. All right.
Don't forget power line.
Power line?
That's good. You changed the tone a little bit there, so we won't get DMCA'd on that one. So
Got myself in motion.
where we last left the party. Where we last left the party. You all on the Isle of Dread have been gathering information about the ghost ship that haunts the shores of the Isle of Dread, stopping anyone who has arrived there from leaving there. After investigating some areas and looking into various pieces of information and rumors, you've come to the conclusion that perhaps the ghost ship is not a ghost ship at all, but a monster of some sort in the form of a ship or something else. Before you could even think about how to proceed with this, a storm blew into the island, and when storms blow in, so do people, as the storms lead to portals in other planes. This time, it turned out to be a platoon of the Red King's army, as you all traveled into the jungle, seeing smoke, to find a group of people burning the jungle, cleansing it of sin, they had said. You had a couple of the mages go to get their leader, a woman named Ileana Fears, an elf, who is the third flame of the Red King. She came back and conversated with you all before Senrig thrust his glaive into her body, though it turned out to simply be an illusion made of fire magic. She informed you all that she's still willing to discuss things and understands you're upset. She left her 3 mages behind to show goodwill, informing you that if you killed them, she wouldn't take offense. And the illusion disappeared. You all sent Cinna back to the bar Desperado to get Varus, who had stayed behind, and inform him of the situation. And that is where we are beginning. As Varus, Cinna has come to get you. Fergus, the owner of Desperado, has apparently spoken with Cinna, and he seems worried about something. And that's when you hear the familiar scream of a gnome.
Ah! Oh, sorry. I stepped in displacer beast poop.
Guess who's back? Back again.
Oh, good. Varys, you're like top 4 of the people I would have hoped to have bumped into first.
In order of top 4, where would I be?
4. It's better than top 5.
This is true. Very
looking
good.
at Demetrius. But so, if you think this isn't MySpace, you're wrong. Anyway.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I got it all planned out. So, where is everybody else?
They have gone off to investigate some sort of fire in the forest.
Oh, classic them.
And-
Did they start the fire or have anything to do with the fire?
No, it was always burning since the world's been turning.
Oh my god.
You aren't there. You're in the jungle.
There's a foul voice up
Mighty
there.
jungle.
The joke
Keep
resonates.
them coming.
And it would appear that Cinna is here, and she is quite worried. Cinna, where is Senrig?
Did we fall down a well?
She's pacing back and forth, like, why aren't we going yet? Let's come on. Like, very.
We should probably.
I have this intuitive feeling that whatever that fire was that wasn't our problem has just very quickly become our problem.
As things usually go, yes.
She still have follow me on her body.
She does, yes. It's written in magical script on
I turned to Fergus. I said, "What did the cat say?"
She says that there are invaders burning the jungle.
It's usually not a good thing.
It's not even our jungle.
A lot of things
It's
that
not-
aren't ours usually become our problem. So
It's not even our plane.
Keep me updated as to what is going on in there. if you may.
Absolutely. Will do. Thank you for the drinks. Zook?
Yes, I'm coming. Would
And,
you carry me?
No. And I follow the cat.
I
She
just dozer.
darts off into the jungle as you both chase after her to where the rest of the party is camped, or staying right now. Not really camped, but back to the rest of you who currently have the 3 mages tied up, I believe. Yes?
I thought there were 4.
Are there 4?
No, there are 3. There's the
it was-
one that Sinrig was talking to, and there are the 2.
That came.
Father Demetrius is with one of them. I am with the other one.
Yes. The 4 was including Ileana.
Yeah.
Oh, but I thought Grimald
thought-
tripped one of them.
That doesn't mean that someone else isn't guarding them.
That was one of the 2.
No, the 2 dropped and surrendered immediately.
No. I think you are right. I think one stayed behind and 3 came with Ileana. You were right.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Down in the
Anyway,
I thought
yes.
it was going crazy.
She said, "This doesn't hurt."
So many copyright infringements today,
Guys, what are we doing right now? Just
Waiting
sitting,
for
hanging?
Varys. Waiting for
I am.
Guffman.
We're starting our own glee club, Ben.
So you all, well, you're singing songs that don't exist. Okay,
I'm a
you.
genius, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say they were writing them.
Wait, are we all taking a level in Bard now?
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
You all wait for roughly 40-ish minutes or so until you all hear coming from behind you toward Desperado the sound of a quick little pause in the grass, and Cinna comes running out of the jungle, breaking the tree line with Varys shortly behind her, and Zook, who is like probably about another 5 minutes after them.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I'll never walk again.
I
was
found
like,
Zook, everyone.
"Plus gnomes."
Varys, you break the tree line to see these 4 mages on the ground and immediately recognize their robes, their white robes with red marks around them, as soldiers, mages of the Red King.
We seem to have gotten ourselves in a little pickle here.
Oh, I can see
Yeah,
that.
you know, and then you see my friend Sinrig. I imagine like cartoon, like steam coming out of Sinrig's ears. It's like, you see my friend Sinrig here. He is very upset by these people. Apparently, these are the people that know Donovan Makeup, that like burned his forest. So like, we could really use your expertise here.
Ash stops the steam coming out of his ears as a magic little infusion, but I stop it.
Okay.
God damn it! Stop it.
Let's mute our phones, yo.
That was me. Sorry. That one's Michael.
But Mark is trying to talk to me. I
Mark,
I have
stop
to
it.
respond to Mark.
So, Varys, what exactly are we dealing with here?
I'm gonna do a perception check on the 3 people tied up real quick.
All right, go ahead.
Just try to tell like their rank, whatever. That's gonna be a natural 20.
Hey.
Bottom of the totem pole, magical foot soldiers for the Red King. These men and women seem to be, you recognize them immediately as the types of soldiers that aren't going to be cooperative, aren't going to answer questions, because they actively believe that they are simply fodder for the fight. And so because of that, they don't really have anything to give.
All right. Did you speak to anyone else besides these 3?
Yes, there is someone who calls herself the Third Flame.
Oh, you're the 3rd flame with them. Wonderful. That's great.
Inside check.
Did she say how many are with her?
20
No.
something. 20. Yeah.
We can
no,
assume a shipload.
no, she said like 25 or something like that.
Sort of
right?
like a buttload, huh? Like a buttload.
Like a boat. Like a
I'm sorry, I'm very
Yeah.
confused.
Quick, I know, I hate to do this. I always do this. Quick interjection. Who the fuck is that?
Oh, Zook, you're back.
Wow, that's why you're number
Wait,
5.
did you come
That's
in
why
with-
you're number 5.
This is Ash. She has a peg leg and a rifle. She's pretty fucking dope.
You know, I would respond with, "Oh, so we just let anybody in nowadays?" But like, we've been doing that always.
She's got a boat. That's why. She's
Oh,
got
you have a boat?
Now have a boat.
Oh, I need to reevaluate my top 8.
Uh-huh. Mhm.
So if you'd like to get
Is
off of
this
this,
MySpace top 8? What?
Yeah, that's what he said.
if you'd like to get off of this island, perhaps you'd let me stay with you. He's the one you're talking about, who's never going to give back that gold you got, right? You're not going to share any of that with him, right? That's the one we were talking about earlier. We're not going to give him a cut of the gold because he wasn't here.
You sons of bitches!
No, we were.
Ash, you're my top. No, you're my number 1 now. You have a boat, and you told me about all this. The only way you wouldn't be number 1 is if you happen to be a wizard, because they're always trying to steal my spotlight. Oh damn!
I'm not a wizard, I'll tell you that for sure. I haven't been a wizard my whole life.
Trust
Don't know
me,
anything
Zook, I don't want your spotlight.
It's very small spotlight.
I don't think you'd fit. He's like 8 feet, kind of like this small.
So, are we killing them? Are we
Oh yeah, Paris, I'm
making
sorry.
a deal with them?
Hold on. Ash made a very good point. Ash talked about, okay, so like when the third flame was talking, and I'm saying this to everybody, but I'm like looking at Varys. When the third flame was talking, she said when they came in, they were able to outrun the ghost ship. That is the
Outmaneuver.
first, yes, that is the first person who has been able to outmaneuver or outmove the ghost ship. So I think it is, Ash made a good point. Maybe we commandeer their ship to take on the ghost ship because it is fast. And then if it gets fucked up, we still have Ash's ship to take to go see Aldous.
I understand where you're coming from. Solid plan. Except the fact that it sounds like they've got a full platoon with them. Probably not going to take this ship.
Unless we create a distraction and then we take their ship. Chloe, stop it. Stop.
Are they not like the rest of these characters here? Are they stronger?
Well, yes, they travel with a wide range of, say, characters, as you say. These are just fodder. They don't really matter. I imagine they're all the ones tied up are just like,
Yeah, they're just their heads are down on the ground. They're fully ready for the sword to come down at this point.
They're not. The problem, I suppose, just real quick, Sir Mr. Varys, my issue is that they may perhaps have some sort of. Hold on, just one second. I want to see if there's like some sort of like scrying or anything on them right now, like where they're listening and reporting what they're hearing. Can I is there any way some sort of way to check for that? Are they being scryed or?
A detect magic spell would be able to check for that.
Okay, I have that, so I cast detect magic.
There's no magic effect or items in the vicinity at
I
the
cast
moment.
it as a ritual.
Okay, that's fine. So you take 10 minutes, 10 uneventful minutes as they talk about whatever. It's, regardless, at the end of this 10 minutes, you find that there are no magical effects or items on any of these mages.
All right. I just wanted to make sure that they weren't going to listen to our plans, and then we go out there and they're waiting for us, just like this last time when they had the big old, the illusions, and these guys might be illusions. Just laying out the land. Sorry, something I would have done.
So Varys, What do you think? Like, what is the wisest? So, like, should we not even bother taking their sheep? I feel like Sinrig would like to see if they have information on Donovan Mago, right, Sinrig?
Yes, if this third flame is willing to talk, I would like to ask. I just don't know if I can control myself around her. If I might just.
We will.
Well, I'm sure you can ask for information from the third flame. You're not going to force or coerce information out of the third flame, or any of them really. They're all religious fanatics. They're all a bit nutty.
Yes,
they're
and-
extremely dangerous, and you've really just scratched the tip of the iceberg here, what they're capable of.
And despite almost being stabbed, she is still willing to talk. She seems curious about the fact that we are from the same plane and we both ended up on this island together. She thinks it's more than coincidence. Is that something to do with her religion, perhaps?
She wants us to help her get back. Like, she wants us to work together. I don't know if that is the best idea with, like, this guy over here.
Well, it's certainly not a good idea. I have no doubt that they would betray us at the first opportunity.
But I think perhaps then the issue is, can we betray them before they betray us?
I see no reason why we should help them get back to our plane where they will do more damage. Yes.
I would agree. They don't need to go back.
I want to get their ship. I'm still on, like, how do we get their ship? Are we cool with, like, killing some of them? Like, what's the go-to here? Because, like, this is not my, I don't know, this is not about me. But, like, it seems like they're the only ship that has gotten away from the ghost ship. So, like, I feel like using that is probably our best bet. Right?
Allegedly, we don't even know if it was the ship that allowed them to outmaneuver the ghost ship. It could have been some sort of magic.
Or a skilled pilot.
Or a very skilled pilot. Thank you. And
I can fly. I'm pilot.
we might need more information in general, so...
So if we go to their camp with you with us, we could perhaps judge... Or would you rather not? Would they recognize you, Varys?
It's been a long time. Probably not, but... why don't we go there in sort of a clandestine fashion and possibly just, be really secretive about it?
Oh, because yes, we're very good at those.
Mm-hmm. So I will stay here.
But, I don't know. I'd really rather not just walk into their camp if we can help it.
So you want to look around first?
Yes, the more information, the better. All the better to make a better informed decision
So,
if
like,
we have information.
So, like, maybe those of us who are a little bit more, like, sneaky could, like, go ahead. And then the other ones who are not could, like, not, like, stay here, but, like, we move forward. And then, like, when we get close enough, the sneaky ones go and scope it out. And then the rest, like, stay back and make sure nothing else comes up on us from the rear. And then we all meet back, and then we're like, hey, this is what we found.
As long as you stay visible, I can communicate with whoever goes, and if there's trouble coming, I can let you know.
I can be a sneaky.
Absolutely. One small detail to mention. A unit of this size usually brings with them something that is known as the Fist of the King. It's usually some sort of large creature. It varies what kind of creature it is, but there's usually a lot of fire involved.
They have a cave troll.
basically, yes, that, but
I'm sorry.
Potter.
It is called what again?
the Fist of the King.
Okay, I thought so. That's a hilarious name.
Trust me, I didn't name it that.
Fist of the King. He's like, yes, my fist. Oh.
Yes. Wait till you can see what it can do, and then maybe we wouldn't be laughing as much.
That's okay. I get knocked out and unconscious all the time. Whatever.
One other advantage we have over them is that they do not know of the Displacer beasts. We could try to use this to our advantage in some sort of a fight.
How?
So you want to utilize Displacer beasts? is what you
Hey
said.
Ben, do I know, are displacer beasts considered, are they beasts as like their subtype, or do I know that, I guess?
I believe they're monstrosities. Let me
Okay.
double check that.
Why do they call them Displacer monstrosities?
They are they are monstrosities.
Okay, never mind
We
then.
do know that Fergus has had dealings with them, and we know they are attracted to this ham. So there is a slight chance we could try to use it to our advantage.
You just
yes,
really
the-
want to use the ham, don't you?
I want to use the Displacer beasts.
Is
I
is
feel
that
like
would that be the king's ham?
The ham of
That was a very ham-fisted joke, okay? I need you to calm down.
I feel like that is a very good like back pocket. Like, hey, if we need to like get away, here are these displacer beasts.
Ha! Pocket ham!
Yeah, pocket ham. Yep. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Won't this ham go bad at some point? We can't
But-
just carry it around forever.
Not if
But-
you heavily salt it.
I feel like beasts, if they are monstrosities, they don't care. It's like, yummy. It's a ham.
I see your ham. If I put the ham inside of the bag of holding, will it not slow down the decay? Because
It'll stop it. It'll stop it. The bag is vacuum.
Would you like me to put the ham inside of my bag?
Bag of holding by Ziploc.
Yes, let's do that. And we do that. Okay.
What are those space bags? Did you vacuumed the air out of that you put your old linens in? All right, sorry.
Tired of freezer burn? Ziploc.
Bag of holding. That sounds like, I mean, honestly, that's probably the best idea. But remember, so you're saying, I guess what you're trying to say, I believe, Grimald, is we have something on them, right? We have some sort of surprise. That's good. But I suppose what I'm trying to get at is you want to get recon on their can. That makes sense. But, we're going to need that boat. My boat is good. It's a good ship. It's a good type of ship. But if this thing's already proven itself and looks like a beaut, I'd love to, helm that and get that going out.
I guess
you don't want to work. Neither you want to work with them. We've already established that. But I do agree with Joe here that if we can just, at least get some sort of a hand on the boat. So that's probably the main mission here. At least for me, that's what I'm thinking. Unless you want to just ditch them all together, don't even worry about it. And we can try to do it in my ship. That's fine. But just, heads up as far as like what we're looking for. Just look for who's got the keys, right?
Well, why don't we just try to sneak onto the ship and check the ship out, right?
So my only problem, like,
The ship is moored, first of all, and second of all, I believe they said.
Oh, it's beach.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I believe they said if we touch the water, then that ghost ship will know.
Yes.
Right. That's something somebody told us. Don't disturb the water. Right.
And we also have 4 prisoners that we have to deal with.
Oh, do we?
I mean, I
have 4
could
bullets.
kill one. I don't care.
If we are okay with killing them, we could just clear that problem off the docket.
Under normal circumstances, I would say no.
I know you guys don't like killing people, so I didn't.
This time,
At this
suppose we
point,
can make exceptions.
At this point, one of them is finally speaks to me. He goes, "Sir, I am so sorry, but I get the impression that you understand us. Please know that if you kill us, all we ask is that you immolate our bodies as intended by the prophet himself, so that we may join his light in his eye."
We are not doing that.
But I am speaking to him.
I don't care.
I am speaking to him.
What if? Wait. What? I have an interesting idea. Actually, this is very interesting. Sinrig, so you're all what I can glean from what I see on you and all these shells and nuts and all these things around your armor, you're sort of like a jungle nature kind of guy. You're big,
Crunchy, munchy.
You know, crunchy, munchy, granola stock, Birkenstock rocking.
Yeah, drives a Subaru.
Yeah, you're that kind of, and that's fine. You know, I love that. I love nature. Big fan. Big fan. I relish. I'm mad. I had to cut down a tree to make my ship. I'm mad. I wish I could have made it out of anything else, but that's not how it works. Anyway, why don't we take that ham, some of said ham, leave it with these gents, put them in the jungle, and they go back to nature. Look at that. See? Oh, look, the world is working just as it works. We didn't kill them. We didn't do anything. We just put them in the jungle with their hands tied and a bit of meat around them. And oh no, now the displacer beast shows up and they, maybe are a little hungry. That's nature, right? That's natural. Kind of like the order of things. We haven't done anything wrong.
He looks back at you, Varus, and he goes, "If you wish to do that, sir, you can. But please come back and burn our bodies as is demanded by the prophet, so that we may rejoin the light in his eyes."
I lean down, I get really close to his ear, and I just go, "None of it's real. None of it is real." And I get up and continue.
I like you.
I'm just saying, then we don't have to worry about 4 prisoners we're walking around with. And those guys get their lunch, so if we have to go back to the jungle, we got one less thing to worry about. I'm also Brad Pitt in Ocean's 11. I'm just constantly eating.
I'm gonna just telepathically fill in Zook about everything, just so we can
mind upload.
Slack-jawed.
Okay, so here's my other thing. We could totally leave them here and ignore them, but they are burning the entire jungle. They are going to come across all the people at Desperado and they're going to hurt them because they don't give a fuck. It is for their gold, and we have seen this before, and if it's in the name of their gods, they're going to do it.
Does anyone have any objections to killing them?
Absolutely not.
No.
You people confuse the shit out of me.
I certainly do.
Yeah,
It sounds like the easiest option, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's...
I have no objection against us killing them, but I've never had objections against us killing anyone. But this is the one that you guys, don't draw the line around? You guys confuse me.
I've never
give me
so I don't know what you're talking about, Zoe, but okay.
Give me 1 second. I was gonna check on something. And I shoot up into the sky with my boots.
You fly up above to the area to see the top half of the looking down, the area that's been burned. It looks to be the top half of the Red King's sigil, as they've begun to kind of carve out what looks to be his symbol into the jungle from a bird's eye view.
Right. I drop back down. I don't think we have to worry about the entire forest. They're not going to do too much more damage. They're kind of just marking their territory.
Is the Red King known for restraint? Or will they potentially want to take the whole island?
Yes. The idea is to conquer, I guess at this point, the known universe, but I don't think it's a pressing issue at the moment.
Am I aware of any standing bounties on these guys?
Ooh.
On the Redland Sovereignty? You guys hadn't even heard of them in New Praxia beforehand. That's why the Red King was allowed to run rampant, because there was at least in this country, that's why he was allowed to run rampant, because no one was there to stop him. There was no central government to be able to halt his advance. so he just kind of took what he wanted. So the fact, like, all of this stuff, like the stuff that Varus had told you, that's all first time you've heard of him.
Maybe I'll just ask Varus then. Varus, where you came from when you had been working with these people before? Were there authorities looking out for them?
Where I come from, anyone who seeks to challenge them usually is left smoldering pile of ashes in general. And if I'm being frank, I was often the one that made the smoldering pile of ashes. What?
Never mind. Listen, you guys are so uptight now. All
We have not
serious.
had problems with killing religious zealots in the past. I do not see why this is so different when we know they are...
I suppose that the difference this time is religious zealots are tied up.
No, I'm
More
not
of an execution rather than killing someone.
I'm literally not talking about these pansies over here. Like, I don't care about them. I am literally talking about the people who are going to continue burning the forest. My problem, I like Fergus. Fergus is a great person. All those other people are nice people. Not like the greatest, but they live here. And like, they're going to just like burn this place for their god. And they don't give a fuck what or who they kill. And that's like fucked up. And they're not even from here. Like, if they were from here and they were like, this is the way it goes, okay, like, that's your culture, I'm gonna back away and run away, and like, you're creepy as fuck, but like, you're not even from here. Like,
she doesn't even go here.
Yeah.
Well, I see what you're saying, but I personally do not think, as we stand here right now, present company included, stand a snowball's chance in the Red King's kingdom of taking them.
But we won't know that until we know who is with them.
Which is why I said we do a sort of
reconnaissance.
Yes, let us do that.
That sounds like a great idea. Now, the only problem is the other thing that we had talked about. I don't know what to do with these gentlemen. If you like, we can just leave them tied here. That's fine with me.
Leave them there. If they're still here when we come back, then we'll deal with that.
Zane, is that? I mean, well, I don't really care about you, actually. Never mind.
Yeah, no, I feel like just tie them up and leave them in the forest, and if they cut away and run away, fine.
I realize we're not friends in this game yet, so I was going to ask your opinion. So if you want to speak.
I know it's just hard. The easiest thing would be for us to just kill them, but we're very close to just becoming murder hobos in D&D again, and like, we all started this game with like purpose and morals, so it just feels like, you know, we'd be doing
Don't
it just...
you go throwing the M-word on me.
We have never had a problem with killing people, so don't throw me in there. My whole mission has been to kill people.
Though I understand your reservations, I can speak firsthand when I say a zealot left untethered will do the most harm possible in a situation like this. I don't think we can just assume a couple of prisoners left to their own devices won't just give the entire plan we spoke of in front of them away.
I'm not saying we have to let them go.
I could cut their tongues out if that's what you're talking about.
Oh, shit.
I don't know. You said talking. Like, if they're going to talk, I thought they cut their tongues out.
Yikes.
I've done it before.
I feel like I wasn't gone that long.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, like, when I had Sarus, I, like, fucking... Yeah, I did some bad shit.
Thanks.
All
caught up now.
I'd respect your reservations, Zane, and I volunteer myself to stay here. We shall secure them tightly, and I will assure they do not escape. I will do no harm to them until you return with your reconnaissance.
And what if you are ambushed by displacer beasts while we are gone?
We could take them back to the camp.
Then
If Fergus can hold them as prisoners.
Oh, that is a way better solution.
I would love it if I could take all of these zealots and turn them into what Grimold has become. But I don't know if we can do that with all of them. But these 4 we have tied up. I don't feel comfortable leaving them for dead or killing them ourselves. But maybe if they're around some sort of culture of people, they can change. I don't know.
Okay, so this seems pretty simple. Hey, I like get nose to nose with the ones tied up, which I assume is pretty easy because I don't think that they're standing.
No, they're not.
Okay. Hi. It seems like you've got one thing on your mind, and that's getting incinerated upon death. As the resident party incinerator, I won't do it if you're a dick. So, all I would like you to do is there's a wonderful bar. Tiki, whole aesthetic, not a feng shui. It's got that jungle vibe. It really makes you feel like you belong here. Water plane, nuts, great. Oh, speaking of, what does Ash's hat look like?
It's a pirate hat. It's like tricorner.
But how big?
Not giant.
Okay.
I'm talking like not Barbosa from the second, not even Barbosa from the first. Like
okay. Oof.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Reasonable. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So I go, it's a wonderful bar. Real feng shui about it. Oh, you know what? I don't even look the part. And my hat turns into a tricorner hat. But only a little bit bigger than Ash's.
Perfect.
I go there, enjoy yourself, don't catch anything on fire, if you die, I'll burn you. But that's not something that has to happen. But if you're a dick, I'm gonna bury you, and no one will ever burn you.
The third flame has ordered that we are yours to command. So if you so wish us to go to this bar, then we shall.
I missed the part where they're ours to command. They're ours?
She said she didn't care what we did with them. If we wanted to kill them, she didn't care.
Wait, so if they belong to us, why would we... Hey!
We will not betray our people, but if you wish to spare us, and send us to this bar, then we will accept it.
Yeah, it'd probably have to be that one, because the other thing is you betraying your people. That's absolutely the next one. That's the other thing.
We will not.
Father, do you have message still? Is that something you could still do?
Yes. I do.
You want to shoot the bar owner? Fergus. I was close. I thought it was Vargas. You want to shoot Fergus a message and let him know he's got some laborers headed his way?
Let me see. Oh, that's not my spells. Carry on.
We should also, 1, take them there ourselves, and 2, they should remain in shackles. I mean, we don't know what they will do if they are let free.
Didn't they just say that they're going to listen to us, or else they're not going to get burned? So I don't think I think we just let them go.
Unless they find a way to escape from the camp and from the bar and make their way back to camp.
I don't think that they're going to do that though. They're quite. I mean, look, are you going to run away?
No.
I believe.
Good enough
insight, yeah.
I'll throw one in there.
Remote's gonna insight that one too.
Fucking hell.
Good insight. I got a 22.
I also got very high.
10.
18.
24.
Nice.
15. Oh, the person there he is.
Let's say a 15.
Did everyone get
actually
higher
pretty
than a
good.
12?
Yeah.
Yes.
They're gonna run the moment you give them the chance.
Figured.
Okay.
Damn.
I don't understand why.
As I've said, zealots left unchecked will be very damaging.
So yeah, I suppose, I guess you're right, guys. But we're not going to. We could just make this our new camp if you'd like, but it's kind of in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. So I'm a little worried about, drinks and food and water and stuff like that. And I don't really want to wait with these guys, and I don't really want to drag them with us.
Nope.
So if anyone wants to drag them with us, you're more than welcome. But I believe the code is somewhere along. If you fall behind, well, you know what happens. So I'm going to go get a line on this ship because I want to get the fuck out of here. That's my job. That's what I want to do. And so if you want to take them with you in the shackles, that's fine. But just make sure they shut the hell up and they're near the back.
How?
And if you're going to
guaranteeing they do not cause issue and alert the rest of their crew is the issue of bringing them any closer.
We're not far from the bar.
Yeah, we
Put
could
them
just
there,
walk
give them
back.
to Fergus, and then go find the ship.
You're an hour away from the bar. You are 3 hours away from the coast.
Thought it was 40 minutes, but that's
40 minutes to an hour away from the bar. 3 hours away from the coast, and you've traveled for 8 hours today at this point, just so everyone knows. So anywhere you go from here is going to be a forced march.
We also could get a different angle on the ship. They know where we are now. So if we approach them from here, they could have sentries posted. They know what direction we are coming from. But if we go around...
Let's just head back to the...
Okay, I have a couple of things. First of all, we can't do anything tonight. I'm getting tired. Second of all, whenever we drag people along with us, it always ends badly. I don't know if you guys realize this, but it always ends badly. Can we please? Their party knows where they are. Leave them tied up. If their party finds them, they go back to their party. If they do not find them, because their leader literally said she didn't care if we killed them, their leader sucks, leave them here. And if they can get free and go free, fine. It is not our problem.
They've now heard everything we've said of our plans. So if they go back to the ship, they'll know we are going to scout them out.
I will kill them and I take out my quarterstaff. But like sitting here and discussing this is literally doing nothing. I don't give a shit. If they go back and tell them, fine. Oh, we're gonna do reconnaissance. Oh, we're gonna take their boat. Great, fine. We don't do that then. We use Ash's boat and we go do the thing. But us trying to save these fucking weaklings' lives and dragging them with us and holding us back is literally the worst idea ever. So we either kill them here or we leave them here. What do you want me to do?
Oh, look, they killed themselves.
And then let them do it. If they want to run away, let them run away. If you don't want them to run away, kill them. Because once they are let go, they are going to run.
I agree with Joe.
I will just echo once again. Normally, I do not like this sort of thing, really. But if they were to die here and now, I suppose I wouldn't be opposed.
All right.
Great.
We will not.
And I pull out my mace and I smash the head of the one that's in front.
And I smashed the head of the other one that I already had my quarterstaff.
Jesus Christ. Okay. You killed 2 of them.
Yep.
The first one goes quickly. It's a mace. The second one,
find your way to the afterlife.
that you hit, Joe, does not go down right away. You smack him with the quarterstaff, and he's he screams out. Still alive, clearly jarred and rattled at this point.
I'll hit him again.
I
Okay.
can't watch this. This is
I walk
As
away.
you do, the other 2
Follows in.
scream out, and they go, "Please just immolate us. That's all we ask. If you do not, Krakoa will bear a curse upon you. Please."
Kemp, I don't have anything to burn them with. I'm sorry.
I
I'm gonna
cast
look at him.
Firebolt on the first dead body, the one that
Okay,
Father
you do.
Demetrius.
This is the one that Joe hit is now dead. And I'm gonna need to know what you're doing to the other 2.
I'm going to cast Firebolt. Wait, so the one that Father Demetrius hit is dead. The one that Joe hit is now dead.
Mm-hmm.
I'll cast Firebolt on the second one then.
Okay. On the third one, okay. On the second one, the one that Joe killed. Okay.
I cast Firebolt on the one that was already dead.
Okay. Yeah. Those 2 are dead. There's now still 2 living ones.
Joe, let me handle this.
Okay.
It will at least be painless. Quick and painless.
The other ones
go up
shouldn't
to
be
the-
crying because I cast Firebolt, so they know that I'm burning the bodies.
I go up to the third one. May you find your way to the afterlife. And I smash his head.
Okay.
Then the fourth one, the same thing.
Okay.
Dead.
I say I burn the last two bodies, and then I say a prayer in their religion.
I will
For
also
them.
sort of do a small thing to Krakoa, asking him to bear them to the afterlife.
We didn't start the fire.
You burn their bodies and say your prayers as Joe and Demetrius, you two kind of stare down at the bodies of the men and women you just killed in cold blood, feeling that one way or another something in you has changed.
I mean, it was either that or discuss it for another hour, so...
Yeah,
That's
Let's
fair.
get this moving. Come on.
That's
Probably
fair,
literally
but
tired of us discussing it for forever. So
you definitely feel as though a corner has been turned. And now you have 4 burning bodies.
turns the corner for Joe. Really?
And you are now in this clearing. What do we want to do next?
It's almost like 30 minutes ago we said we just bring him back to the town and leave them there.
It's fine. The decision's done at this point, but I need to know what we're going to do next.
Yeah, no, I think we need to go rest, and I don't think we can go take them tonight. It's too far to get there, and we have been traveling all day.
I'm gonna start walking back towards the bar, trying to catch up with Zane and Sinrig.
All right, so we're all heading back to the bar.
Sounds
I
good.
thought we were making camp here. You said it was an hour travel back, so we'll be exhausted, right?
There's a Constitution save for it. Yes.
It's a forced march, but getting back to a secure location as opposed to the middle of the jungle is probably smarter.
I
That's fair.
agree.
All right,
I agree.
so everyone roll a Constitution save for me, please.
I like to think we'd gain back the level of exhaustion.
That was a roller coaster of a dice roll. That went from 2 to 5 to 20 and then ended on 15.
All right.
So after all that, we're also still going back there anyway.
Zane, what did you get?
I got an 18.
You're good. Demetrius?
12.
You're good. Varus?
That's going to be an 18 for me, big dog.
You're good. Grimold?
It's a 9.
You who take a level of exhaustion.
I've got a freaking plus. I got a plus 6 and I can't do it.
That's usually how it goes. Zook?
16 plus stuff.
You're good. That's good. Senreg and Senna?
20 and 13.
You're both good. Joe?
I'm taking a level of exhaustion. I rolled an 8.
All right.
All right, I didn't roll an 8. I got a total of 8.
Got it. And Ash?
15.
You're good. All right. And so it is as you guys walk back the 40 minutes to an hour in silence to the bar Desperado. Breaking the tree line, you hear that the laughter of the bar has grown quiet at this point. You can see that the bar is mostly empty except for Holiday Jack, who's sitting there biting his nails, and Fergus, who is seems to be drinking at this point by himself at the end of the bar. As you guys all walk in, do we want to do anything, or we just want to go straight to resting?
I'm gonna go take 5 shots and tell Fergus. Apparently it was not gnomes. I'm sorry. And then I take 5 shots, and then I'll go take my rest.
Okay.
I would like to try to drag Zane and Sinrig off to the side for a second to talk.
Okay.
Ash is gonna have a beer before bed.
Oh, I'm gonna have a beer with Ash for sure.
I'm gonna be in the midst of the bar and just take a beer.
As Joe's just taking 5 shots.
Yeah, Zook's gonna go have a drink as well. Not necessarily with anyone, but goddamn, does he need a drink after that one?
Zook just got back from a terrible situation, and now he's wondering which one's better.
I hate to bail again, but
okay. So it sounds like the only ones who are looking to talk are Zane, Sinrig, and Grimold. So we can do that.
Your reaction gave me pause in the situation. They were dangerous zealots that a moment ago you looked ready to kill, Sinrig. Why do you two object with neutralizing the threat while we have a ship more of them?
Because I think there's a difference between killing someone in a fight, someone that is a threat, and 4 tied up prisoners. I am okay with killing in general. I don't think I have shown much restraint with these things, but you give me pause, Grimold. You were one of them not too long ago, but you were able to not only see the light, but become a very good person who fights for justice now. It is that which makes me look at these and just have pity on them. The higher-ups, the ones in control, I will put the blade to their throat before any of you. But these simple, sad men, I don't know if there's a way to change them. I don't honestly think there is, but Zane is right. It is sad to see us all give up on trying to find a way. I'll storm their ship, and if they fight us, I will kill them. But having them on the ground in ropes, that's a different kind of evil.
Not just Grimald either. We now understand who Varys really was.
Exactly.
He has made a turn for the better as well.
Not
if we are to
just
cast out people like that, how do I have hope of ever turning my father back from the life that he has gone, the path that he has gone down? I have to believe that there is hope for people like them.
When I first saw their symbol, I was in a bloodlust. But it wasn't until Zane appeared that made me stop. It wasn't until realizing who you are. Well, that's what I'm saying. If we storm the ship and they attack, that's a different thing.
Thank you. I am trying to make sense of all of this. I know firsthand the danger they pose to this island, to this world, and I want nothing more than to end this Red King, this pursuit in the name of some god they believe to be true. But I don't know a world outside of my own religion previously, and now you all. And I don't really know how to react in these situations. So I appreciate your explanations. Thank you. Let us get some rest. Tomorrow will most likely bring battle.
Sounds good. I turn in.
The fuck did Zook come from, though? Well, in the morning.
You all drink.
Actually, I'm gonna head up to the bar and ask Fergus. Fergus, among your supplies, did you happen to come across any sort of seeds or bulbs of any kind?
Anything specific?
No.
I have seeds, yes.
Can I take 4 of them, please?
Certainly. And he drunkenly stumbles to his little steps and stumbles down the stairs and comes back with a little bag. Just sets it down and you take more.
Thank you, my friend. And I will go back into the jungle to the clearing.
Okay.
Oof. Yeah, that's a 5. So I'll take a level. I get to the clearing, and I'll just dig a small hole where each of the bodies were and plant a single seed, cover them back up, and walk back to the bar.
Okay. One more.
16.
That's okay. You head back. As you get back, everyone has passed out at this point. Fergus is laying on the bar. And you lay down as well. And as you lay down, the moment your head hits the sand, you see the sky. The moon is red. And a shadow has been cast in front of it. A shadow you recognize as Krakoa. Flagella of sea moving slowly in front of the moon. You hear screams suddenly as you realize it's hot. It's so hot. You shoot up from your bedroll to see the bar burning. You quickly run over and see Fergus's head on a pike. You scream out, but nothing comes out. And you turn and see a group of soldiers coming from the jungle. Dressed in armor, helmets, a couple of others, mages like the ones you own, and you suddenly realize you're holding one of the mages by a chain. You look down, you realize you've been dragging him around as a prisoner, and your first instinct is to show them that you will not be taken prisoner like him, and you raise your mace and bring it down. But the first strike on that prisoner doesn't kill him, and he turns and his head looks at you, and you realize... At first, you don't recognize it, but you realize it's your face. Without any of the paint. You hear, "Brother, killing brother." And you quickly, instinctively bring the mace up and bring it down again on the head, and you feel your own skull crack under the weight of your mace, and you awaken quickly. In the sun rising, in the morning light. As you all are fully rested, and lose 1 level of exhaustion. What do we want to do this morning, everyone?
Let's go kill the emissary of a god?
I hate everything.
Did you drink too much last night? If you did that,
I was about to ask, is Zook hungover?
I did, I am, but like, I want you to know I don't hate the alcohol. I hate you, all of you. I know we talk a lot. I really feel like we should sit down and talk about this one. What we did yesterday. I say we, because I didn't stop you, but that got dark, guys.
The world is dark.
You don't even know. You don't even know how dark the world is.
Zook, you have witnessed, you have felt the pain zealots bring.
That was a joke because of something else. You wouldn't get it. You'll find out though. But so listen, like, you're alive and we're cool with that. And you did some bad shit before. And I mean, to be fair, I don't know what these people did other than burn a forest, right? I'm sure they did more. I'm sure they did more. I'm sure you're going to tell me about it right now.
Zook, I will, I will say, if I had not witnessed firsthand the lies of Abraham, I might be just as willing to slit your throat today. They were a consistent threat, and though the way they passed was unfortunate, they died in a way they found honorable.
But what did they do to deserve death, other than burn a forest?
I literally asked everyone, "What do you want me to do?" Nobody said anything, so I killed.
That's not true at all.
That's not true at all. Not even in the least bit.
Okay, well, I literally looked at them. I said, "What do you want me to do?" No, I'm straight up saying, like I said, "Okay, what do you want me to do? Should I leave them here tied up, or should I kill them?"
And
Nobody-
I distinctly remember proposing a third option where we take them back to town, the town that we're in now, that we came back to anyway.
Yes, I did this after you proposed that, and then still nobody said anything. So I hit them over the head, and then I did it again.
And the deed is done.
Yep.
And we need to move forward because the threat is still just as real.
But if we continue to just, well, it happened, and then we sweep it under the rug, that is what we call a slippery slope.
Bashing the heads in of unarmed and tied up prisoners is dark. It is a darkness. I don't know if this is how you were before Saruz or now, but just because we did not give you an answer does not mean you should just kill. Right? We are supposed to be a group.
There were a handful dead when I walked up. How did those ones die?
No, there shouldn't have been.
No, there weren't any. It was just.
I remember someone stabbing one.
No,
Oh,
it
right, was an
it
illusion.
stabbed her, but it was an illusion.
Yeah.
I forget. Well, Demetrius mind melded me that one.
It all came so fast. It was difficult to see.
There's just so much death. Why are they enemies of us in the first place? I certainly missed some of that. I get that they were burning a forest down.
It is the group that Varys used to work for with the Red King, and also tied to the destruction and burning of my family.
Okay,
That
that's fair. But is it them or is it their religion? Was it those people there, or is it members of their group? Are we punishing individuals for the actions of the group?
That is why I stopped. Because these are not the people that hurt me.
Yeah,
it doesn't mean that they should not be stopped.
Okay, fair. But are we not about to do it again when we go to their boat and murder the rest?
They cannot be left unchecked on this island.
Because they will... What is their overall goal? What is it that they do, that they want?
They conquer. We know that the Red King has conquered everything up to Underberg.
Okay.
If left unchecked, he conquers.
They don't just conquer, they burn.
To what end? He wants to be what? He wants to destroy the entire world, or he wants to rule the entire world?
It's a cliche, but the Red King would see the entire world turn to ash so long as he could rule said ash. Simple as that. And
are you talking about me?
They will... Varys just stares at Ash for a minute.
Yeah, the Red King specifically wants to conquer Ash.
Yeah. He's got his eye on you, big girl.
Wait till he finds out the irony of this one. Okay, fair, but yeah, I guess we're back to square one. Then I get about conquering the boat, or not conquering the boat, taking the boat, but I guess we're back to square one about, once they stop being a threat, we murdered them.
Father, I'm curious of your thoughts on this. You were so okay to bash their head in. This does not affect you at all?
Long discussion aside, death is part of life. And For me, I look at it as not an end, but a beginning. Speaking of cliches, I know. And this is not the first time I have put someone out of their misery. Someone who wanted to die, someone who was okay with it.
I don't think they wanted to die. I think it was more that if they died, they wanted to be burned.
They accepted death.
That's true. They did tell him. They told us, go ahead and kill us. Just make sure you burn the body. So, I mean, I'm a third party, right? I came in here just kind of like you would know him here. Just coming in and now all of a sudden people are dying and things are crazy. And I'm a pirate and we've done some bad things. But I'm a pirate. We've done some bad things, but is the Commodore still here?
Eugene? He doesn't. Yeah. He's so fucking over this shit. He doesn't care that you're a pirate.
So, yeah, I've seen some shit in my day, but I don't know that necessarily. That the problem being that we're working on how we're gonna take care of these people and do these things. But you look like a great group of people, and you're making your way. You're discussing these things, but it seems like, you're not making decisions. If you want to take him back to the ship, say someone take him back to the ship. Let's go. You need a captain. You don't have a captain. That's your problem. You're walking around this saying, oh, maybe you should take him there. Maybe we should burn the bodies. Maybe we should.
Ash, I'm going to stop you there. Are you putting forward your candidacy to be our captain?
Don't sink this. Don't come down with this ship.
No. See, because captains are supposed to go down with this ship, and I don't want to go down with this ship. Let me tell you that right there. I'm not willing for it.
I didn't want to be on this ship.
I'm just making sure, that's all.
It's just more I want to be, ready. I guess, just that's, what I see as a third party coming into this, looking at what's going on here. Y'all had great ideas. You want to save them. You want to, reestablish them and do all these great things and rehabilitate them. And, for Father Demetrius, it was more of a journey anyway. He wasn't hurting the people. For him, in his eyes, he's just, sending them back to where they want to go. And that makes sense, For Grimald, he's reducing a threat. That makes sense. All these things make sense. But, just, be a little more assertive. Maybe these things wouldn't happen.
Ash, if you had been with us from the beginning, you know that this is not the first time we have had a 40-minute discussion about a single decision.
Perhaps that's what Ash is trying to say, though. Maybe we do need someone to be deciding.
Or perhaps, if you don't have a captain, you can make votes, right? That's the thing we can do. You can vote, I think. Then at least everybody has their own, responsibility they've put forth. And if the people who didn't want him dead can say, well, I tried. I voted for no. I told them not to. And
if we do the votes, that's one thing. If we were to pick a captain, I think it's important that the captain be a compass. Because that's the real thing, is that what was just done didn't sit right with any of us. Didn't sit right with some of us. Who would be a choice for moral compass? If we vote now on who that person is, then we don't have to vote every time we, come up to a hallway, right or left.
Well, y'all have a great time with that. I'm going to go get my shit ready. And, when y'all are ready to go, I'll be, I'm going to come right back. I just got to go get up, put some clothes on and freshen up.
Listen, you're in my top two. You get a vote.
Oh, trust me, no, I'm not going to be, no, that's not.
Where is Ash's ship again? Because isn't it on a coast?
Yes, it is. Yeah, it is on the same coast as apparently where the Redland Sovereignty.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought that was like heading south towards where your ship was when we bumped into the stuff. So
I'm gonna pee. That's all. That's in character.
Okay, I understand that we are not always the most decisive, but in the discussion of our indecisiveness, we are letting the very reason that we came to this plane potentially be hurt. So I think we just need to move forward and neutralize this threat, take their ship, and fight whatever ghost ship there is. That seems like a fairly clear path to me. Am I not correct in this?
I completely agree with you, Grimald. I've just been trying to go help Aldous so we can get home again.
I also agree.
I know.
What happens the next time a situation arises where we need to make a quick decision?
Joe just smiles.
I guess we'll just have to speak another.
I mean, I will make decisions, but unless, and I care about all of you. You have all shown me your loyalty and that I can trust you. But I cannot help, I mean, we have to get to all this. It is of urgency. We can't just sit around talking about 3 random people in a forest. I understand that you are angry with me. I feel like that is not anything new. I will continue to carry your anger with me. You have been angry with me since you met me. That is not new. But we can't continue to be indecisive. We need to make choices, and we need to tell each other what those choices are. I made a choice. I am sorry if you do not like that choice. I am sorry if it makes you sleep less at night, but I made a choice. I will live with that choice. But we need to make decisions. We cannot be indecisive if we are going to help all this, if we are going to help Sinrig, if we are going to find and do anything. So, the next time we need to make a decision, I mean, I'll make a decision, but I did ask before I did it.
Fair enough.
Because I trust all of you. And I know you have helped me before. So I will defer to you, but if we continue in circles forever, I will make a decision.
Right. Well, in that case, I think, Sinrig, you are our Sinrig. As such, I think I will default to your leadership from here on out.
That was who my vote was going to be as well.
I respect Sinrig fully, and I do not want to diminish the idea of him being in charge. But I will say, I see everyone's motivations as valid in this last encounter. What if, when a decision comes up that we waffle on, anyone can call for a vote, and the given answer is by majority?
My people also rule with this. There is no leader in our people. Everyone votes on a decision to be made.
Okay. But I think Joe had a good point where sometimes there's not time for a powwow.
Hence, when anyone calls out for a vote, it becomes an immediate shout of answer. It is a decision in that moment. There are rarely situations we have hit that we were not able to discuss, hence the problem of discussion for too long.
Yes, but I agree with what we are saying. I have to stop us and say last night was not one of those moments. There was not an enemy beating at our door, demanding we make a decision. It was night. There was nothing, no threats. And Joe, I understand your decisiveness. I respect it. But you decided on something you knew would be decisive. You knew killing them would create more discussion, more pain in our group. We had discussed taking them back. We discussed many things, I know, and we waffled and went back and forth. But when one makes a decision that does affect all of us and it will hurt some of us, how do we deal with that? I don't have an answer. I'm just saying. To say in the moment you will just act, that is what an animal does. An animal acts by instinct. We are not animals. We have consciousness. We have thoughts. and feelings and emotions for the people we are with. I want these people dead more than most. But I still knew that bashing the head in of a defenseless man is not the same as taking out a threat. I have issue with this. I want to let it go and move forward, I do, but what happened last night is not something we have dealt with before. It is very different. For now, though, we must move forward, you're right. I am fine with moving forward and poaching out this ship, seeing what's there and making moves. But quick decisions like that, I'm not okay with. And I don't think I can be okay with.
Did you not just say that your people work through democracy and decisions?
Yes, I am fine with voting and discussion. Yes.
So if we vote in a quick moment to do something you disagree with, will you go along with it?
Yes. But that's not what happened last night. That's what I mean. That can't happen again. Not for me, anyway.
At least until we make our party whole again. Are there any oppositions to the democracy model here?
If it helps us get shit done, that is fine with me.
Then let's go and scout out the ship.
At that point, you all hear, "I'm a non-aggressor! I'm a non-aggressor! I am very slowly going to exit the tree line!" Fergus, you see, whose head is perked up at this point and immediately draws his sword. The rest of them follow suit quickly.
Hell yeah.
"I am a non-aggressor, and I am exiting the tree line momentarily. Please do not attack me. Do I have your word?"
Can I insight that?
Sure, of course.
Yeah, same.
Oh, that's good insight. 23.
Yeah.
21.
His words, while having a quivering of fear within them, are genuine.
I'm gonna look at Fergus, and say, it sounds like he is genuine. Let's hear him out, but be on guard.
He slowly steps out, and you see an older man. He's got a beard. He is carrying a backpack, and he's got the usual white robes with the red borders on it. The robes look different from those that the mages carried. Varus, you recognize this one as a scholar, actually. Someone who is actually a non-aggressor. And he comes out. Which of you? And he looks and he looks at all of you standing around. He goes, "Oh, it's you."
Ash starts ritual casting detect magic.
Nice.
Sure.
Can I catch eyes with Demetrius really quick?
Sure.
Perhaps we should have a scout go around, make sure they're not planning something worse. If you relay that with everyone.
Oh, I thought you were asking Demetrius to do it. I was like,
no, I'll do it. No, no, God, no. God, no.
Yeah, I relay that Sinrig is going to circle around and make sure it's not a trap.
Okay.
Okay.
You cut out. What did you say?
Oh, I thought it was just me.
I'll try and sneak away into the tree line and go around and just kind of...
His eyes are actually locked on you, Sinrig. He's looking at
Oh.
you. You are the
Then
most.
I won't do that.
You are the most distinguishing of the party members to easily figure out who he's supposed to be looking for here. So not and you had spoken
Should
the
be
most, I
somebody
think.
who they did not see last night.
Yeah,
which
can
is
I?
Zane
Oh,
or
there you go.
Grimald, or no, Zane or Ash or Varys.
I was gonna say I could nudge
I'm not
Cinna,
sneaky.
and Cinna could go around.
Sure,
and,
Senna can easily get out of there. She's a cat, so she,
and, yeah. Anyone else can go with her. She can get out.
What do you want me to?
I am going to be reaching for a letter. I cannot raise a sword, and I do not understand magic. I am reaching for a
Insight?
letter.
Yeah, can I insight the magic
He
thing?
doesn't understand magic.
Sure.
That's a 26.
He's telling the truth.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
again,
similar.
Again, he is being genuine. I think we should just let him follow through with what he is
He
doing.
very slowly reaches for a pocket on the strap of his bag and opens it up and pulls a piece of paper out. He goes, I will hand this to whoever is in charge here.
I mage hand
Fergus,
it. I mage
Fergus.
hand it out of his hand.
Okay. The
And
mage
I,
hand snatches it and he goes, oh!
I pull it over to Fergus.
Fergus unfolds it.
We're not leaving.
I believe this is for you. He hands it back to you.
To me?
Well, all of you in general.
Ah, right. Well, I suppose I will open it.
You open it up.
Wait, what's the vote on that? Should he open it or not?
You know, the whole democracy thing.
One moment.
Vote he doesn't.
Helen, I will send you your letter.
Thank you.
There you go. It's sent to your Facebook Messenger.
Ah, thank you. Dearest friends, I was interested to find the bodies of my people in the clearing this morning. It certainly set a powerful and intimidating tone in our new relationship. I also appreciate that you have immolated them so that they may join the light is capitalized, in his eyes as is dictated by our prophet. Your decisiveness has demonstrated a willingness to do what is difficult, and as such, I believe we can be useful to each other. Come to my camp, and we will talk more. The moron who delivered this will lead you to me. I'm so sorry. So do your best to not kill him. Yours, Ilyana. Good Lord, she sounds horrible.
Do you know this, Ilyana?
The name does not ring a bell.
She's the third flame, man. There's like tons of them.
3.
Oh.
There's,
I mean, there are a lot
slightly
of
more than
fighters
Is
in
a
the
third...
world.
It's more of a general title and not like a specific person who is the third flame?
It's a rank.
Ah.
No, there's not 3 people. There's not 1 flame, 2 flame, 3 flame.
I don't know.
It's a rank. So yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense. I'm learning.
What
After
is
you donate enough money to the Red King, you get to be second flame.
This guy gets it. This guy gets it.
Sorry, what were you saying, Joe?
I said, what is the highest rank besides the Red King?
Well, you have the Red King. You have the first flame, formerly my title. Also,
Oh.
I don't know who owns it now, but they're probably a dick.
There are about 10 first flames. They're a court.
It's the
Who was the first flame?
it's the administration. That's the all the.
Every word that everyone is saying about this right now just like literally makes April cringe inside, so it's fine.
Yeah, so you have the first flame, and then you have the second flame, which is slightly bigger. They usually do more kitty things, I think.
I will be
And then-
back. Yes, continue talking about this. I have to go fix my gate outside, so I'll be back. You know, wind.
Yeah, that's about it. So yeah, I don't know who she is.
First flame, dope. That's dope. Fuck Yeah, hurt people.
Whenever you are ready, I will begin walking away toward the camp that I had come from. At that point, you may follow me. I do humbly request that you keep roughly 50 paces away from me, as you are all very scary. And
I'd say 49 paces.
And I do not
49
know you very well. Understood? Please, if it's not too much trouble.
Yes.
Great. May I sit here in the sand while you prepare?
You can have a drink if you'd like. Ferguson would gladly pour one for you.
I would prefer not to imbibe anything you have been near.
I thought as much, yeah.
Detect magic pops now after 10 minutes. Is there anything magical about that?
Nope, he has nothing magical. However, let me check detect magic actually really quick.
I can read it to you. For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any.
Yeah, no, nothing.
Okay.
Any school of magic this moron casts.
No magic on him or anywhere around you except for the people that you are near. All right. So does anyone have anything they want to do? Anyone has anything they want to say? Or are we going to go? Or are you going to tell him no? I know this
I'm really quick going to turn to Fergus and have a discussion, I guess, real quick. We believe they are a bunch of dangerous zealots who could potentially hurt this island. But we will defer to you on this, because this is technically kind of your domain in this bar. Are you okay with us pursuing this and potentially getting rid of this threat? I'm not shouting it loud enough that the guy out there can hear. I'm just saying this directly to Fergus.
He looks at you. His eyes have been staying on this one guy, his hand on his sword. You could tell it's clenched tight. Who are they? Do we know details about them?
They are members of the it was the Red Court?
Redland Sovereignty.
Redland Sovereignty. Okay. I knew it was something with like red and that, but I couldn't remember the exact wording. They are from the Redland Sovereignty in the material plane.
Why are they here?
The storm last night, I believe.
They wash up on an island and start burning it.
Almost immediately. We ran into them when we went to check on the fires.
It's not right. Something's not right. Something's wrong here.
What do you mean?
This point, his other hand grabs onto your wrist and he pulls you close, Grimaldi. He goes, protect this bar with your life.
You have shown us hospitality and kindness. I would lay down my life for you.
It's not about me. It's about what is here. I've said too much. Go. Protect it. Don't let them be near.
I'm going to turn to the rest of the group, and I'm just going to say, yeah, we need to take them out. Let's go.
Alright, okay, cool. That's fine with me. Wait, we all knew that though.
Well, Fergus, I'm going to stay here with you because I'm not really part of this whole thing, and I think it's better if I stay right here at this bar.
Why?
And don't come. I don't know these people, so.
Why?
He's getting in. He goes, yes, it needs to be protected as well. It's best if someone is here.
Yeah, stay here.
I need Ash. Ash is an old friend of mine. You all cannot have her.
Is that an? I'm gonna.
That is.
Yeah, can we? What is that?
I don't know how do that. Oh, that's not a good insight check.
At least I think I get what you're getting at, Mike.
Yeah.
So I'm just, I'm just like running with it.
I think Zane would get it too because I cast invisibility on Zane last night.
What?
What'd you guys get?
I'm trying to say out of character. Should we just say?
I'm gonna go with you. I'm just gonna wait until after you guys leave.
Right.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm gonna be.
I rolled a bad insight check, so you didn't need it.
I had a 20. I don't know if I pick up on
Sinrig,
it.
you pick up on it. Joe, you just think Ash is being a bitch. You're like, what the hell is this?
I was
Whatever.
like, I liked you so much. You've been vibing with me so much.
You know, I'm just busy.
You've never felt more betrayed, which is why when Ash does save the day, it'll be that much better.
Joe's like falling in love with Ash. It's happening.
All right. So.
Friends like it's not cool because they're married. That's not fun.
No, it's fine. Whatever. Let's do. Yeah, you guys want to fucking game too? Go ahead. I don't give a shit.
No.
Scissor me timbers.
I would rather bash the head in of hundreds of zealots on the beach.
I already did that, so I'll just do a couple more.
Wait, what's the vote on the fucking in game?
Ew! Stop!
Yeah.
All right.
I don't even want to know what the chat is saying right now. Can we please move on?
Grimald would also like to know, but for different reasons.
So, at this point, as you guys approach him, indicating that you're ready, he stands up quickly and he goes, "All right, we are now going to walk into the jungle. It is best if you keep 50 paces away from me, but if you suddenly lose sight of me, yell, and I will come back to find you. I know."
What do you want me to yell? Just like, hey, fucktard? What do you want me to yell?
My name is Jeremiah.
Okay, Jeremiah. That's a great name. I like that. I'll just yell, hey, oh, Jeremiah!
That will work. It will help convey that you are lost and that I need to come back for you because you were further than 50 paces, which is appreciated, though you should not get lost. Let's go! And he turns around and starts walking into the jungle.
I try to stay 49 paces away from them.
All right, Demetrius and Joe are staying 49 paces away from him.
49 and a half.
Which is clearly, at times, making him uncomfortable and, like, forcing him to quicken his pace a little bit.
Oh, like he knows. Does he got a tape measure?
He does. He's carrying a tape measure that he keeps, like, swinging around him as he walks. He's just like...
Oh, he's that guy.
49 and a half foot pole.
Oh,
there it is.
All
right. You all are led into the jungle with Jeremiah, traveling back through the clearing, seeing the scorch marks of the ground, but the bodies have been taken at this point, or what was that? Whatever was left of the remains at this point that had been burned up. Obviously, it's not bodies, but you don't notice any ash or anything. That seems to have all been gathered at this point. And you also don't notice the character Ash, Mark. I saw your little face. Ash, you do manage to follow along behind invisibly. Go ahead and give me a perception, first a stealth check, then a perception check.
Is that me? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah, you're Ash now, not Alden.
Stealth is with advantage.
Don't forget. Okay, good.
But it's with disadvantage.
Yep.
Why?
He has plate
And
armor.
half plate.
Alright.
So that's a 7 stealth
Okay.
and a 9 perception.
Oh, you're real good at that.
Yeah, I'm rolling
Great.
super well today. Feels good.
Why do we have you stealth?
I'm also invisible. Oh, wow! I just like choked on my spit.
I
I'm
thought
also
you lagged out. That was real.
No, that was That
No,
was
that was real gross.
saliva.
It was grosser in person.
Feels good.
You, so you realize pretty quickly that though you are invisible, you need to stay behind a bit further than you wanted to be, because you are so fucking loud.
Good, great.
As you kind of try to drop back a bit more, there comes a point where, as you're walking and very quiet, trying to stay quiet but still keep an eye on people, you trip over a vine in the jungle, hit the ground, very quickly get back up, and realize you've lost them.
Can I make a survival check?
You can, but we're going to come back to that because you are not directly behind them right now, so we're going to move on for just a minute.
But while you have a moment, roll a new character.
As you suddenly hear the growling of 7 to 12 displacer beasts.
Baby, I've been training for this my whole fucking
He does that
life.
Jack Sparrow moment where he like unsheathes the sword, hat on.
Hello, beastie.
The rest of you continue along past the clearing and further to the south side of the island.
Sorry, monstrosity.
As you cross under the brush and through the foliage, you begin to recognize that you are getting close to their camp when you begin to see ritual shrines for various new gods. One for Krakoa, one for Therasylis, one for Tramadoom. Just random, just kind of placed up on certain trees, certain areas. Each one looking a little different, getting the sense that they were made by different people. You continue on. And finally, exit a tree line again to another clearing, another area that has been burnt, though not nearly as widely as the first clearing you had passed through. Just enough to create a camp. You see red tents that have been pitched, very royal, noble-looking tents that surround a campfire. Around you, you see many soldiers, about 10 soldiers, who are wearing red armor. Out of character, in character you wouldn't know by this, but out of character they resemble Japanese samurai armor. But in character, it's just really cool, studded armor, studded full armor, who kind of like look up at you as you come through. You see a couple other people wearing the same robes as Jeremiah, who are currently looking over something on a table, and they're just chatting. Jeremiah runs up to them quickly, and he goes, "We're here, she'll find you, bye," and runs off. And you notice a couple more of the mages who are kind of sitting, and they're kind of practicing some fire magic. And you notice across the camp, sitting away from the fire, away from everyone, not speaking to anyone, not looking at anyone, a huge giant with red hair, a red beard, and obsidian skin, wearing full black breastplate armor, just sitting there sharpening his massive claymore that is the size of Sinrig. Just
I know what type of giant it is.
It's guess.
It's a fire giant. Yeah.
Do you all remember when I said that there's a rather large monster that usually accompanies them? Apparently it's a fire giant. So
Fire giants are idiots.
So that's the fist. That's the fist of the king. It's such a funny name. The fist of the king.
I probably should have mentioned this on the way, but I hadn't. But Fergus fears this. He says something was wrong with it and does not want them anywhere near the bar.
Yes, that is what I've been trying to avoid this entire time.
Altogether, eagle-eyed, passive perceivers are able to count, mainly Sinrig is at the top of that list, are able to count 14 combatants plus the giant, plus Ileana if you want to count her.
Easy peasy.
16 combatants altogether in this camp, and 4 scholars, it seems to be. Ileana walks out of the tent as if recognizing you, wearing her long cone hat and her blonde platinum hair flowing down. You recognize her, Varus, not her specifically, but her type. Ladder climber. Immediately is what you get. You've had to deal with plenty of their types when you were first flame, and even then you found them insufferable because they were kiss-ass jerks. She sees you all. You came. I'm quite happy to see that you were able to accept my invitation. Have you eaten yet for the day?
I mean, yeah.
Have we? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's part of a full rest, though, right? It's
Yes,
like,
I had a very good breakfast.
morning.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm fine. Thank you.
Very well. We have caught some fish that seem to be native to this plain, and they're quite delicious. So if you are hungry, we may cook some up for you if you like.
No, I'm okay.
Please, come sit around the fire with me. And she goes to sit down, and as she does, some soldiers who are there, she goes, go find something to chop. And they get up and walk off. She sits down. She sits down on the log nearest the fire giant.
I don't sit down.
Does
In
anyone
giant-
stand?
I go up, but I don't sit down.
No. I'm going to speak to the giant in giant and just say hello, cousin.
He will not speak to you. He knows better at this point.
I'll again in giant. Are you a prisoner of this one?
He doesn't even acknowledge you. He just sharpens his sword. I would appreciate it if you only address myself while we are discussing business. It's a little rude to be speaking a language I do not understand. Do I have your
If you hold him
understanding?
captive, maybe you should understand his language.
He is not captive. He is a fist of the Red King. And,
And Joe sits down.
and as such, he has no identity or means of communicating at all. He is simply a tool, much like the others.
These people suck.
So, I have been praying in the evening. Does anyone sit down, or is everyone standing?
I sat down.
Okay,
I
Joe.
said I sat down.
Joe, you sat down. Anyone else, or is everyone else standing?
I'll sit. I need to see.
Grimald's definitely standing after the "he's just a tool" comment because he recognizes being that.
I mean, I can get up in like 5 feet of movement from being prone, so it's fine.
Oh yeah, no, this is more of a sign of like
Oh.
disrespect.
Yeah, I mean, you when you're standing, when someone who sees themselves in as an authority position is sitting, it's seen as you being above them. So it is disrespectful. It's quite
I'm sitting.
disrespectful.
Sitting is my go-to. I'm just gonna chill and sit.
But-
Crisscross applesauce.
She's not a petty person and does not take it to heart. She just is taking note. I prayed last night. Did my best to understand the chance meeting that occurred in the clearing last night, which led to the attempted assassination of my life by one you, Firbolg. I do not take it to heart. I understand you were angry, and I for one cannot fully blame you. So, I consulted my scholars. Jeremiah, please bring your folk over here. And they come over. Jeremiah. Donovan Maycope. It is a name you know, yes? He looks and he goes, you may now speak. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I do know who Donovan Maycope is. And upon your command, I will divulge that information. Did anyone catch that part? Anyone?
On command?
Ah!
Your
On my
command.
command.
Yeah, you're in charge.
I am willing to give my command. And rest assured that torture will not work on these people. I'm willing to give my command if you help us.
With?
With what?
The ghost ship. I need it destroyed. And you, decisive individuals, seem to be the group that can do such a thing. I am even willing to lend my own ship to help you. Of course, I will want it back, but you would need it. You would need to bring it back if you were to get the information about one Donovan Makeup.
Can I just want to see, like, her intentions. Like, is she truly going to let us take the ship, or is there, like, a catch, or is she trapping us? I don't know if that's if I can detect that from insight.
Roll an insight.
Oh, good roll, 26.
She's being truthful about everything she is saying, but you get this sense that something is getting left out.
Okay. Okay, so, like, what's the catch? There's always a catch. What is the catch?
Catch is that we are working together, so you will not attack my group. And
how do I know your information of Donovan Makeup is something I need? I know some things about him already. What if your information is no longer valid or good? Your bribe doesn't necessarily work then, does it?
You may be right, though we will never find out if I do not divulge that information. You must understand here, everyone. Everyone in this camp right now has no issue with death. We may fight and you may win. Though, I don't know if I'd bet on you. And she kind of looks behind her. But we would die. And one way or another, whether you immolate our bodies or not, I'm not as terrified as the idea as many others, because one way or another, Flame will find it. Either now or at the end of days, when the multiverse is engulfed in the flame of the Lord. I do not care if you want to kill me. I have a job to do. And my job is to protect my people. And I am trying to help you. So you can find out if this information is valid, useful, by helping me. Or you can say that one way or another it is not valid. It is not useful. You know this for sure. And you can choose to walk away, attack us, whichever wish you want to go by. But I don't see why, because you lose nothing in the process by just helping me.
What of the people on this island?
I do not care for the people on the island. They mean nothing to me.
You won't harm them or their home?
I have no reason to harm them or their home.
Well, you already have. You came here knowing nothing and started burning.
I have burned a mark in the island to signify that the Red King is now here. I am sorry if that upset you. It is our way. It is our culture. We are not doing it. We are not continuing with it. We may
now, as we are here,
yes,
we don't know what you will do if we leave on your ship.
I do not want to stay here. I want to go home. I want to return to my king and see the light in his eyes to know that the people you murdered last night are safe. As far as I'm concerned here, you all seem to be the ones who are the villains of the story. You killed 4 people who were imprisoned by you in cold blood. All I did was order the burning of a couple trees, which I understand upsets you, and I apologize for that. But was it a crime worthy of death, Furbolg?
It was not.
Yet you killed them.
An unfortunate mistake.
Yes.
Well, I mean, like, I killed them. He didn't. So, like, if you're giving credit where credit is
I am
due.
speaking to the Furbolg now, girl. You may kindly be a
I mean,
little
I'm
quieter.
sat down. Like, I'm sitting here. Like,
Yes,
hi.
that is fine. But as far as I'm concerned, the Furbolg seems to be your leader. And you seem to be
Okay.
more of a street rat type.
Oh, yeah, definitely am. Never have denied that. That is fine. But I definitely killed your people. That is like, don't let him take that. That was me. Cool. You guys can continue. I'll just keep sitting here and drinking beer. Have a fun time.
Furbolg, I understand that you do not operate the same way as my people do. But I do believe you could find some lessons in keeping dogs on leashes in the way we do things.
So you propose we take your ship, just us, none of your people with us?
I would rather not risk the lives of my
So we leave an army on this island. What if instead, as again, we do not know if your information is good, we do not know if your people will not go burning once we leave? What if you come with us, Third Flame?
I will not risk my people to fight a ghost ship. Period.
Then you come with us.
Just myself.
You lead your people, yes? You join us in this fight. This way, we know you cannot command them to do something so stupid as to attack an island which we will kill them for. And we have you, just in case your information is false or wrong.
Roll persuasion check.
Do you not believe that fighting this ghost ship is the pious and right thing to be doing? Trying to give him advantage there, if like adding to it by.
It doesn't. She clearly doesn't care about the pious or right thing to do.
Damn it! I know you mentioned the ladder climber thing earlier, and I was like, shit. She probably doesn't believe in what she's doing then.
16.
Oh, which
16?
makes Grimald want to kill her even more.
I gain nothing by doing that. The answer is no. You don't need to answer right away, but you must understand that time is of the essence for me, so I would prefer an answer within the next before the day is up.
Why time? What time do you have to lose here?
I would like to get back to my king.
There is something that you're not telling us. I know I'm not allowed to speak because, like, I'm a straight rat and, like, fuck me, I'm the worst. Like, I get it. I already know all this. You are telling me all things that, like, I already know. So, like, it's fine. But, like, you are not telling us everything. So, you're gonna let us take your ship. You're gonna let us kill this ghost ship. And, like, we all move on our way. What's the catch? You're like, there's no catch, but you're lying. What's the catch?
Were you finished? You rambled on and never used punctuation. I can never be really sure whether you're done talking or not.
What's the catch?
The catch is that I would like you to die when you do this. Truthfully. However, if you don't, then I will reward you. And we will go on our separate ways. I do believe you should pay for the...
Oh, God.
I crit insight. Is she telling the truth? Is that the catch or is that not the catch?
She's saying truthful words, but she's still leaving things out.
Okay. All right. Great. Yes, I should die. I already know this. I've wanted to die for a long time. But, like, what aren't you telling us?
Do we have a deal or not?
God, this bitch.
Can I look at Demetrius?
Perhaps we can discuss this
Sure.
as a party.
You have till the end of the day.
Well, Sinrig, I'm doing this telepathically,
Yeah.
by the way.
Do we want to make a vote now? Because you can communicate with all of us.
Oh, sorry.
We can decide this right now.
Really quick, Ash, go ahead and give me a survival check.
Oh, by the way, Cinna's still out there too.
Oh.
I realize.
Oh yeah, my bad.
She was circling around.
Go
Could
ahead
she
and have her
maybe
roll
found Ash?
have her roll a stealth and perception check as well.
Got a 16, son.
Okay.
Sorry. Her stealth is 18.
Okay.
And her perception is. Wait, I gotta. It's good. Her perception is 23.
Okay. Yeah, Ash, you're able to get back on course, and before too long, Cinna catches up to you. Cinna circles back to get you, and kind of leads you in the right direction, which helps even more. You are approaching the scene with her at this very point.
All right, I pop invisibility.
Okay.
Well, Sinrig, you seem to be the strongest proponent of not working with these people.
Oh, please. I do not need to hear the specifics of your discussion as to whether you should or should not, and I have much to do. You may show yourself out of my camp. Were you paying attention when Jeremiah brought you here?
I know the way.
Very good. You may show yourself out and come back whenever you're ready.
This is the way.
As we start walking, oh shit, Ash isn't with us. Damn it, never mind.
Ash, you do see them. Do you all get up, or are we all leaving?
Yeah.
At least walking back to, because this is the shoreline, right? So we could like.
No, you are. You're not at the shoreline just yet. You're in another little clearing. You could smell the ocean very clearly
it's
at this point.
Their camp is
Their camp, yeah.
within the tree line still.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I guess just walking a decent distance away, like a little bit.
You can choose
but not
which
too far.
direction you want to go.
Walk along the coast, I guess. I don't care.
I don't know. I would say head straight north again, since try to follow our path back because we don't have Ash with us.
I vote we go southeast. Nah, just kidding.
Do I catch up with them? You said I see.
All right,
them.
yeah. So yeah, Ash, you approached. You heard them kind of talking about something before you saw them all get up and start heading back your way. You're with Cinna at this point.
I just wait, and as soon as they get close enough, I like tap. I don't know, Grimald, I think.
Okay. Grimald, you feel the tap of nothing on your shoulder.
I don't know. Do I have to roll shit my pants or something?
No, it's fine.
The Constitution?
Yes. You poop.
Yes, you
All
poop.
right.
That is the spell. That's actually the specifics of the invisibility spell that Ash had cast.
Yeah.
When you spook someone, they poop.
Okay. I'll put the condition on D&D Beyond that I pooped.
Poopy.
Oh my god.
The spoopy poop. All right. What do you
As you all head out into the jungle, Ash touches the shoulder of Grimald, and Grimald, of course, poops. We're gonna go ahead and take a break here. So you guys can all gather your thoughts. Make
Let
a
that
list
poop
of.
linger for a little bit.
I encourage you to make a list of things you would like to say. Maybe make a pro and cons list, and that way when you come together, thoughts are gathered, and we can have a clear and concise discussion on what way you want to go with this.
Seat of our pants. Flying.
I don't. I know you guys hate it. I love your argument scenes, so whatever. I'll keep
I
them
love
up.
it. I always love our indecision.
I'm down for moral discussions. In this case, I'm fine with attacking their camp. It's
Sure, yeah, I get what you're saying. If they could defend themselves, you're cool with it.
Yeah.
No, I get that, and I respect it entirely. If you guys would have handed swords to these mages and would have been like, defend yourself, and they were like, no, and then you killed them, I would have been cool with that. I'd be like, all right, well, hell, you gave them a chance. But anyway, beside the point, we're going to take a quick break. We will be back in 15 minutes, so we're looking at 7:20 Central Standard Time. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you soon.
Wait, we quick saved before that though.
welcome back. That's good, guys. You guys were like, whoosh. They were like, whoosh, we're back.
Waka waka,
All right. Let's dive back into it. Where we last left, Grimold pooped.
Alright.
Party, what do we want to do?
Well, I'm gonna
Bash Matt's
screw
going.
y'all.
I really want to talk about what we want to do for 40 minutes.
Let's do it.
I would love it if you did. That's the kind of game I love. So talk all you want.
All right, so Grimald just had a hand touch his shoulder, and I guess I don't know. Out of character, I know who it is. In character, do I?
You can be like, ah, and then Ash would be like,
No, it's me.
there you go, and problem
Boom.
solved.
Okay, and then it'd be like, oh, holy crap, and I start to sheathe my sword again. Okay, Ash, does your ship have weapons?
Does your ship have weapons?
Ben, does my ship have weapons?
No.
What? Really?
Ben, does Ash's ship have weapons?
It's a submarine, and
What?
Hold on. That's
What?
Wait, what? Why are we even doing any of this? Just get on the submarine and go. Wah wah. Let's go, bye.
Giddy up, Captain Nemo. Let's go.
you could certainly try.
Well, yeah. See, you know, it's more like I don't pirate necessarily with like fighting. Like I don't hurt things. It's more like I go in, they don't see me. I take the stuff from underneath the boat, and then I leave.
What do you mean underneath the boat?
Well, my boat can go under the water. It's kind of like. Well, listen, it's not important because the damn ghost ship would still find us. It's not like we're going to go underneath.
But what's it going to do if we are underneath it?
It's going to. Well, it'll just go down and kill us.
How's it going to go down and kill us?
Oh,
It's some
It's-
sort of monster. It's not
yeah,
actually.
it's pot ship, pot monster, from what we can tell.
How do you think it appears out of nowhere and then disappears out of nowhere?
Speaking of
Probably the
disappearing
same
and reappearing, where did you come from, Zook? How are you back here? We never came back to this.
Yeah. Listen, there was a whole break. I got steak. I don't remember these things.
What do you mean? No, you don't. Okay. Wait, I vote that Zook tells us what he's talking about.
Yeah, I vote that too.
I'm not there.
That's two.
Okay.
I-
Guys,
Okay.
we need to decide what we're doing with
Okay.
the current situation.
No. We're good.
I do not wish to leave these zealots alive to demolish the island. Our host has said so much. So, I see two options personally. One, full frontal assault. We go back to talk as if we are agreeing, and then start a fight with the attempt of taking the leader out immediately. Two, we convince her, if she will not go, that we take a few of her people, or potentially her giant, with us, and then we either convert or kill that person while on our mission, and then
That
we
will-
come back with them at lesser force.
That will not work. She seemed very adamant that she did not want to risk her own people.
Also, she was like straight up not telling us everything, so I think there's something on that ship that she's not telling us.
I believe she has shown herself as not only a threat to us, but the people of this island. They will not end with just burning a portion of this forest. I think we should take them out.
I agree, but listen, wait, one more thing. Just because I've thought about it a lot, and I know Grimwald's thought about it a lot, and it's going to bother us if we don't use it. What if we get part of the displacer to do some of our work for us?
Yes, I agree. Yep.
We take the ham, and I can make a smell come out of nowhere. You know, that's part of some, things I can do. Not wizard things, so don't panic now. It's not like I don't do it from the spell book or nothing like that. I'm just telling you, I could make some sort of smell to attract these displacer bees. We leave the ham here. They attack part of the people there. There's a distraction. and then we kind of come around from the other side. See, I'm not very good at the whole frontal assault thing. It's not going to really happen, right?
Oh yeah, we cannot just charge in there with that fire giant. He will.
He's huge.
Yes.
If we let them fight first, something else.
Oh yeah, we've done this before.
I could.
A bunch of people before us.
Thin out the ranks.
And they like fought a dragon, and then we were like, "We are here, hello," and then we beat it.
I could maybe.
What was that, Sinrig?
I could maybe check around the area, see if there's any signs of the displacer beasts or whatever other creatures are around here, and see if I could attract something over to the camp here.
I think that's a good way to just handle this.
It couldn't hurt.
Sure. So my other question is, the boat is like beached. So like, how the fuck? Cause like I can't move like into water till I get it to go.
You've seen that man eat your cannon, haven't you?
What is?
Try and push it, yes.
He didn't eat a cannon.
But I could have yeeted the cannon. So
could we potentially? Could we potentially tell them that we are agreeing to the deal, so they help put the boat back in the water? But we still have the displacer beasts coming to attack, therefore putting us on the boat in the water, away from the attack.
Oh yeah, I like that's the shittiest option. By shittiest, I mean like we are being the shittiest, and I like it.
Yes, but that will not ensure. So my problem with that is if we are not there to make sure we stomp them out, they may find retribution on the bar.
They may rekindle.
Yeah. Also, there's probably more of them on the ship. I believe they said around 20, and there are only 4. Oh no, it was. Oh, there were 20 at the camp, weren't there, Ben? Sorry, it was 14 in armor. Ileana, the giant, and then 4 scholars, right? So okay, so never mind. There may be no more on the ship, but
no, but like she was not being honest. Like there is something going on that she's not talking about. So I feel like there is something on the ship that she's not talking about.
She only seems to want to discuss things with Sinrig. Perhaps Sinrig could pull the rest of the answers from her.
No, I'm not a wordsmith. I don't know if I can coerce her to say anything more than what she has said.
Our wordsmith is underneath the water right now.
But maybe, seeing as she knows I do not want to work with her, I can go off and try to attract some attention, as we have discussed. You all go get her attention, and I can, so to say, bring the party to you.
I see this as agreeable personally.
I think the best thing to do though, wouldn't it be better if like, cause it like, what if it takes Enric a long time?
Oh yeah.
So should we wait until he is within vision of Father Demetrius? Because you can do like that like woo thingy with your brain. And so like once you're like, hey, I'm here, we can all be like, what up, bitch? And then we like start shit.
I believe that perhaps the signal to start ship should be the arrival of said other beasts and items and things of aggression.
The beasties. Okay.
So that's
monstrosities, but yes.
I guess to start, we should try our new system. Is everyone okay with fighting this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Aye.
All right.
I will be in the back.
Sounds good.
Think that's
Okay.
majority.
I was trying to raise my hand in Zoom, but I couldn't.
Then, does anyone have a problem with Sinrig going around and looking for signs very quickly before we implement any plans, just to see if it's even an option?
Sure, not at all.
It's the morning too, right?
Yes.
She said we have all day. So if it takes me some time, I can try to
I can just pretend to look for seashells on the shore. I'm like, I could pretend that like I'm not doing anything. Hello, I'm just looking for seashells. don't pay me any mind. And then Lubisi's come, and I'm like, Hoya! Hiya! I kick her!
I don't know what any of that meant, but sure, yeah.
Okay,
Did someone let her start drinking early today?
I'm always drinking early. What are you talking about?
Her regular consistent state is drunk.
I am a drunken
Drunken
monk.
monk, yeah.
A monk and drunk.
A monk and drunk.
Hey, you. Never mind.
Alright,
And-
so perhaps me and Cinna will start scouting for some wildlife. If I find something, I will send Cinna back, quick as a flash, and I will start leading the creature towards you, and when Cinna gets to you, that will be the sign to start moving into camp, and so forth, yes?
That sounds good. If we see Cinna coming, we will head back to discuss with them.
Yeah. Can I have the ham? I could take the ham as a lure.
I don't know. Let me see here.
Or wait, should I take the ham? That will give
You absolutely
position
should take
away.
the ham because I don't want it anymore.
I think you should take the ham. I think it's a good idea. Are you fast, Sinrik? Wait, are you fast, Sinrik?
faster than
I had-
most.
I had meat in my pants, and I like ran really fast.
I'm not as fast as you, but I'm faster than most, so
Are you faster than displacer beasts?
I don't know. How fast are displacer beasts? DM. I don't
That's
know
why
how
I'm
fast
wondering.
displacer
Roll a
beasts are.
nature check.
That's me low-key wondering if I should go with you, because I can run fast.
Yo, listen, Grimmel, can I peek that rifle you have there?
What's your nature check?
But of course, I'll hand it over.
My nature check is pretty good. It is a 22.
Hey, I don't know about you.
You know that displacer beasts are faster than you. Because
Are
what's
they
your speed?
faster than me? Are they faster?
35.
35. They're faster than you, Sinrig. What's your speed, Joe?
45.
45, yeah.
You are faster than them.
Okay, Sinrig, you should bring me with you.
Is it a hunting rifle, Grimmel? Or is it an antimatter rifle? Or a
I
laser?
put it as a hunting rifle in my equipment because I joked about it and didn't hear anything different.
Got it.
Yeah,
So I
Sinrig.
assumed not antimatter.
I can. I don't know if I draw their or I guess I could find their tracks and then send you off on your own, or
No, I mean like, I get it.
I also have other means of escaping. I have some.
I guess what I'm saying
abilities.
is like I should probably be the bait, right? Because I'm fast enough, and I could like have the ham and be like, "What up, this? I got this ham," and then you can be like, "Whoop," and like get away and go back to them, and then like we all come together and we're like fighting, right?
I think this could work. Are you willing to work with me on this one?
Yeah, I did it before. I put meat in my pants before, and I ran, and it worked out okay. So like, let's do it again. The old meat in the pants trick.
The old meat in the pants.
My meat prince brings all the cats to the yard.
Old dick twist.
No, I feel like we should start naming our things that we do. So this is the old meat pants.
And then your backup plan, the old go unconscious.
Also known as the play dead.
That's good.
No, but like really, yeah, that's the plan.
All
They hit
right.
me unconscious.
So, Sinrig and Joe head off into the jungle to see what they can see.
Sin is gonna come with on this one, just
Okay.
to maybe try and get ahead and relay a message.
Sinrig,
Oh,
before you go, I'm just gonna telepathically say a few words to you. Be like, Sinrig, I know that the other night did not sit well with you among others, but I let my early days of being in the city creep back up, and I am sorry that you had to see that. It will not happen again.
I won't let you see it again.
You shocked me, Father. You are I have known you to be a generous, caring healer of your people. I hope you find your way back to that. Telepathically.
Yeah. Longingly as they walk
We just
apart.
stare at each other real intensely. Like,
Well, there's clearly something.
We're on the shoulder, and I'm like, okay, are we gonna do the old meat in the pants thing, or what?
Okay. Joe, Sinrig, and Cinna head off into the jungle to see what they can see. Sinrig, go ahead and give me a survival check.
easy peasy. Is a 20.
20.
Hey.
All right.
As you begin kind of searching around for any sign of displacer beast tracks,
Or other large wildlife.
it becomes apparent very quickly that displacer beasts, this is not their territory. And,
Yeah, we found them up north before.
and it's clear that they have not claimed the whole island, as there are clearly not enough of them to do that, which puts them closer to the 7 side of 7 to 12. You do find evidence of something else, though. Specifically on the trees, as you begin to look around. Large claw marks, as if something had climbed these trees. Specifically the
Smell
bigger
it.
trees.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say like.
Specifically the bigger trees. Specifically things that look to be able to carry the weight of a huge creature. As you find tracks throughout the jungle. You believe you have the tracks of the creature to be able to find wherever it's staying. It doesn't seem to be far from here. Not too far from the burned clearing, in fact. Do you all go to check it out?
I'm deferring to Sinric.
We should go stealthily from here.
Cool, I can do. I am relatively stealthy.
Okay. Go ahead and give me stealth checks.
I
Everyone.
don't think we need the spell for this. I think
No, you
the
don't.
3 of us are stealthy enough.
You don't need this spell. You are fine.
Because also we want to draw attention, so.
All right, Sinrig.
I got a 17 and Cinna got a 23.
And Joe.
26.
Okay.
That's not a thing.
That's not.
Stop trying to make it a thing.
Thatch.
You all continue along before in the jungle you see this clearing up ahead, not burnt out, not chopped down, like a nest similar to that you had seen of the Triceratops. Within, well, let me actually see. Okay, go ahead and give me perception checks, both of you.
You need
Does Cinna
perception.
make one as well?
Perception. Yeah, and we'll say it is active because you guys are looking for things, so.
Oh, I couldn't have been the other number that it just hit.
Sinric?
I got a 24.
Cinna?
Cinna got a, I think, 12, so not that good.
And Joe.
9.
Yeah, 12.
Looking at it, as you approach, you can see there doesn't seem to be anything in the nest itself. Trees have been pushed down to create a bed of like leaves and trees and such like that. In a particularly dense section of the jungle. You make your way slowly there, quietly there, until you approach the tree line of this nest. What do you do?
We don't see anything in it or around it.
You do not see anything.
So sorry. Can you describe like what is the nest made out of again? What is it?
So this is a particularly dense area of the jungle.
Yeah.
Trees very close to each other throughout, and this nest is made up of pushed over trees, pushed over palm trees and palm leaves that have created a soft bed on the ground here. The clearing that it's in is almost like a perfect circle, so that it's protected on all sides.
Can I try and get up to like look around? Like, is there a way to like climb up and
Sure.
like see?
Yeah, you can climb up a tree. They are palm trees, so I'm gonna need an athletics check because there's no handholds or anything. It's all just grip.
That's fine. I'm not great at those, but we'll see. Yeah, I rolled a 5 and got a 4.
You try to climb up the palm tree, but you just can't get a good grip as you just slide back down it.
I'll do that one, and I'll do the same with a 19.
This time you manage to get your hand around the tree and shimmy your way up it as you get up there and look around. Roll another perception check for me.
How does looking like from an aerial view work? Is it just like a new check, or is it like an advantage, or is the?
In some cases, it would be advantage, but he's already failed his.
I rolled a 19. I got a 25. So
25?
That's about as good as I can get.
Okay. Looking around, you still don't see anything creature-like. However, you do notice from up top that there seems to be an indent in the leaves. Like certain leaves kind of, it's not as if you're seeing the leaves itself. It's like concave, convex. You can't get a good look at something. It's almost like your eyes are being tricked as you're looking at it.
Interesting. I'll shimmy down. So either something is in there under the leaves, maybe, or something else entirely. I don't know. But do you have that ham ready?
Yeah, and I just like slap it.
So
this is the part where she opens up her trench coat and
So-
a pile of ants
Is that like
out.
double? You know what I'm talking about? Remember, like, if you've ever slapped like raw
She's
meat
just-
before, you know, it's like that.
She's just a
That, like,
pile of
double-
hams. It's just
all right, my thought is this: if I go a little closer, I have multiple ways of evading detection. So if I go in and try and get whatever is in there, if there's anything in there's attention, you can be ready with the ham to distract it and run. And
Okay,
then up
but-
is-
Okay, so like, I know which way we came, right? Like, I can.
Can I point her in the direction?
Yeah, I was gonna say, which way do I go? Like, what is the straight shot?
Yeah. Senra, you could just kind of point in a direction, which gives her an
That way.
idea.
Okay, I got it. I am ready. I am so ready. I was like born for this.
I'll have Cinna go a little bit back so she can get a head start to try and head off towards the group ahead of Joe, just in case.
And I can yell at Cinna too, like when I start running. I can be like, Cinna, go, run!
And I am going to try to sneak up into the nest.
Yes, Monster
Okay.
Hunters, get right here.
Roll us another stealth check for me, please.
Okay, that one is an 18, so not much better before that.
So good.
Okay. You are quiet. However, you notice as you're approaching the nest and as you're stepping through the tree line, you're going to be illuminated here. All the trees in this area have been knocked down, and the sun is shining down here, kind of warming this area up a bit. Even.
I'm wearing all greens and browns, right?
You are. You step into the nest. Give me one last perception check.
Crush it.
I actually don't think you can even hit it now that I've learned what your max is.
Yeah, my max is 26. That one was a 21.
As you're
so.
stepping into the nest, very quietly, cautiously, looking around on the ground, trying to get a sense of what's happening to your eyes, because as you look at it, Something is weird. It doesn't make sense. And that's when you trip. As your foot catches on something that wasn't a tree, wasn't leaves, you look back and it moves. A tail.
Yes.
And you turn back and you look as a head rises up and its color shifts. As you can tell, this chameleon-like creature has been camouflaged in its nest. Another head rises. A third head rises. A fourth and a
pop
fifth
invisibility.
head
I pop invisibility.
As it rises up, as you pop invisibility and turn and run.
I can't outrun this thing.
Yeah, you can.
There's no way.
This
You saw a man with a shotgun riding one of them.
five-headed chameleon creature. All the heads begin looking around for where you just went. Sinrig, you popped invisibility. That only the one you used.
It's
That's
6
only 6
seconds,
seconds.
and I full run book it as far as I can go. And when I get a certain point where I think I'm outside of its headline or its eye line, I'm going to cast pass out a trace on me, and I'm gonna try and go a different direction than Joe.
Well, it goes back to look from the direction you had come from, the direction you tripped over, and you see 1 head, 2 head, 3 head, 4 head, 5 heads poke their way out of the tree and look right at you, Joe. All of their tongues simultaneously.
They do the tongue thing.
And then it grabs the trees and pulls them to the side and begins climbing through.
I am running.
Cinna's gone. I am gone.
Cinna doesn't even wait for a command. Cinna's
No. Cinna hears shit going and goes, fuck it.
Cinna darts down along the jungle floor as Joe, you turn and start running. You see this thing as it moves. It moves slowly, and you're able to keep in front of it the whole time as it just crunches through the jungle, knocking down trees along its way. 5 heads kind of going. 2 looking at you, 2 more looking at each left side of it, 1 looking up and behind it as it's just kind of walking quickly through the jungle, as quick as it can. You notice that as it does, as you run, as you look back, it kind of climbs up onto a tree, and you hear it kind of jumping along the trees as it's moving faster up there, climbing through the jungle trees, but it's still not as fast as you. It's still trying to keep up with you, and you slowing your pace as you go. The rest of you outside of the camp, what, Ash?
I have some things I'd like to do.
What?
I would like to try to put a meat-scented rock in their camp.
How would you meat scent it?
One of my features is magical tinkering. I can make it emit an odor or nonverbal sound. So I'm gonna make a rock smell like meat, and I'm gonna put it in their camp.
A meat rock.
Okay. Are you gonna do this invisibly?
Yeah.
Is this
the 19?
This isn't concentration, right?
No, it's magical. It's an ability.
Okay, so yeah, roll stealth with advantage.
19.
Okay. You sneak into the camp, and very conveniently place the rock. Where are you putting this?
I'd like to
smelly rock.
rock.
Where?
Near the giant, if I can.
All right, as near the giant as you can.
Without, I'm
anything
not
else?
like taking any extra risk though. I don't want to. So like,
Sure.
if it's,
Sure. Anything else?
Yeah, and then if there's enough time and while they're gone, which there should be because it only takes an action, I get back to where the boys are, and I inscribe on Father Demetrius. I ask for his permission to. Can I look at your armor real fast? Just the plate there.
Sure.
You know, these guys use a lot of fire, and naturally, me being part of, from this infernal plane, as she's like hammering and tinkering with the armor, I'm resistant to fire, but I know you are not, right? Right?
Not that I know of.
Okay, I don't want to waste this. And you're the one who brings everybody back to life, so I figure you're the one who's most important. And she inscribes like a steampunk, almost like Yuri anchor onto your armor, and it glows red, and your armor is now resistant to fire.
That's so dope!
And that's all 3 of my infusions for today. So
Oh,
I have no more, but
Joe is gonna be so sad when Ashley.
and those are the only 2 things I wanted.
You are all, after that, kind of waiting patiently when all of a sudden you see Cinna just fucking running. And she is clearly fucking upset as you all sit there and wait.
I'm going to cast Death Ward on myself and Varus.
Okay.
The second we see
Cinrig, I
Cinna,
assume
we
you
can
were.
start walking
I
towards the
assume you
camp,
were
I think,
falling
right?
behind, right, Cinrig? You're muted. You're muted.
Your mic's also far away from you.
I'm 10 feet slower than Joe, so I'm gonna try and go off to the side and then just keep up as much as I can, probably following the creature at that point. I
Sure.
don't know how fast that is, but
All right. So as Cinna shows up, the rest of you are going into the camp. She left very, very quickly. Like Joe left very quickly after Cinna did. So you guys don't have much time. What do you want to do?
Yes.
No, I mean just start walking into the camp as if we were going to treat with them.
Okay. You start walking into the camp, and as you do, you see the soldiers all kind of rising and seeing you prepare to enter. You all are moving closely as the curtains open up. Ileana walks out, and seeing you all, she smiles. And then you all hear as Joe runs into the camp. And behind her, you all see a 5-headed chameleon-like creature, its scales shifting color as it runs in. Everyone draws their weapons. Everyone freaks out. Everyone roll for initiative.
Sure.
I love this so
That was
much.
a great plan. Good job. Hey, we did a plan.
So we,
Yay.
we like let them attack the monster and like pretend like we're attacking with them, right?
I
And
mean,
when-
you still have the ham, and it is chasing you. So,
bitch the ham.
Oh yeah, no,
You
I'm
just
okay.
run and drop the ham by Ileana's feet.
Oh yeah, no, I'm
Keep
over
running.
there.
Throw it at the fire giant.
No, I
Let
got
him deal with it.
I got
He also has a meat rock, so.
Or throw it at Ileana. Throw the ham at Ileana and just book it.
Just slap meat on her face.
Guys, I think the only plan we can ever do is meat pants.
Yeah, the worst
Yeah.
the best.
I think
It
from
does
now
work
on-
very
It's our
well.
best con ever, guys.
It only, that's, yeah. Next
Guys-
time we're debating whether or not to kill somebody on a beach, we should just do meat,
meat
pants.
pants?
I don't know how, but we just do meat pants, and that'll solve it.
Guys,
We'll-
we
we'll
keep
vote
getting
in
more
meat.
viewers when April starts talking about slapping meat.
Is this our hot dog Carl? It's just meat pants.
That makes sense. No, but I literally love the image of me just like frisbee tossing the ham, and it just hits Ileana in the face, just like, and
you guys,
slow motion.
guys are gonna have to give me just a quick minute here.
Did we catch you off guard, Ben? Did you expect this?
You once again, you have proven me wrong and have presented a solution.
No one expects the meat pants.
never, yes, always meat pants, yes on meat pants, always.
Now I'm always expecting meat pants.
I would like to present Exhibit A to the stream. Let me make sure there's nothing else.
Yes.
It says, you can read it. It says, I have prepared for every eventuality from Ben the DM.
Oh, yes.
I
have
believe
had
my
a
response was
chameleon meat
them's
pants.
fighting words.
Fighting words.
And they were.
Yes, it is.
Meat pants it is, always meat pants.
That's a really. I'm stoked. This is a cool plan.
That is good.
I'm rolling a
It's
lot of
literally
initiatives
our
right now.
plan, like, that's the
Yeah,
boss.
there's what, 20 of them, 8 of us. Wait,
Well, that thing's gonna get iced real fast, but hopefully we can at least get
Them
some
down.
of them.
it's 5-headed, right? Like it should be good.
Yeah, this thing doesn't have a blind spot.
Well, Ben was like, you see 5
Okay.
heads. I was like, oh, there's 5 creatures. And then he's like, a 5-headed, and I'm like, oh fuck.
Sinrig, what'd you get?
17.
Varus. You're muted.
Muted.
That's gonna be an 11, big dog.
Demetrius.
16.
Grimold.
16.
Ash.
16.
I heard it.
12.
Zane. What was that?
14. I unmuted and then mouthed it.
I was like, why? Joe
17.
and Zook.
21.
Rabbit boxes at it again.
With the zinger.
Okay, just so you all know, Zook is up Enemy on deck. Enemy in the hole. Sinrig and Joe are gonna be after a long line of people who are going to react. We are in roll 20. I'm going there now.
Hey,
I am.
Zip figures out how far he can run.
Yep.
Go ahead and arrange yourself right down here at the opening of the camp.
Is there a ham status effect?
I always have the ham status effect.
And I'm going to, don't worry to anyone who's watching, and
Ham
I'm
it
going
up.
to switch over as soon as I have arranged everyone accordingly.
And given me control.
Guys, if you go to move your character and you right-click, it tells you the distance.
Wait, what?
Yeah, grab your character, and while holding onto it, you hit the right-click.
Zook, you have control now.
I accidentally did it.
But I believe that doesn't take into consideration diagonals.
Correct.
Oh, it
Wait.
doesn't, but it's
So-
just a nice little feature for straightforwards at least.
Tell me how to do that again. What did you do?
Well,
When
just
you're
while you're
left-clicking,
holding your
right-click.
character, tap the right-click.
If you hold it, it'll do that ping. But if you just touch it, it'll overlay.
Gee, ladies and gentlemen,
It's the
technology.
laser light show. This is
Oh, wait,
crazy.
hang on. You guys need to know
whoops.
that he is here. So. You can't be there. You can't be
I
over
was
there.
picturing a different direction they were coming
All right,
from.
no, they're coming from this direction, so it'll start in this corner here.
So wait, where am I?
Joe, you're gonna be, we'll say like here,
10 feet in front
and then
of-
everyone else arrange yourselves accordingly as you're walking in.
I don't know where to put myself because I'm behind that.
You tell me.
Yeah,
how
you're not
far
in
I
yet,
can be.
Sinrig. So we'll just pull you off to the side. Give me 1 second, I'll
Sure.
move you.
Cinna's gonna just stick with Zane if that's cool though.
Like
Just
maybe farther away from it. Just saying.
Oh, I ain't even- What's that? Has it been over an hour since they ran off and came back?
I'd say it was about an hour.
Okay, I'm visible.
Okay.
In that time period, I would have used the Pearl of Power too. Then.
I feel like maybe be away from them, guys, and let some of the people out of those tents, like put some tent distance between you, so the people in the tents can like.
Zook,
come
you're not
out.
there.
Oh no, this I was just
No,
talking.
Zook. I'm talking to Zook. Zook is in the
Oh.
wrong spot.
Where can I be?
Anywhere on this side.
What does this side mean?
See where I'm pinging?
No.
No.
Is that fucking
sorry.
Ganondorf?
There you go.
With a buster sword?
anywhere on this side. There you go. All right. And then Sinrig and Cinna, you are not there yet. So
well, Cinna is already there.
Oh yes, you are correct. I'm
Be
removing
behind that tent,
you.
yo.
Whoops. Okay, and now everyone can see the battle map.
Is that Hedgewish, that little thing? Is that what
No,
that
that's his turret.
That's
Oh.
the turret,
Her turret, sorry.
which is not activated yet. So
Turret
bad.
parrot.
I just copied and
Parrot.
pasted.
Parrot.
no, thank you. I appreciate you having it up.
Yeah, you can just it sits on your shoulder, so.
Yep.
Right. Okay. This is the situation.
Is that Ganondorf? I'm still reeling from that. That was fucking hilarious.
Um,
like Ganondorf.
Mike, the situation, Ganondorf.
Oh god.
God damn it.
Let's get started. Zook, you're on deck. Mage is on. Zook, you're up. Mage is on deck. Soldier in the hole. Zook.
Fucking hell. Ben just finds himself.
You knew what was happening.
No! I thought you were coming back with puppies! This is not a puppy!
The five-headed puppy.
It's not a puppy. I won't pet that. I'm going to run, and I'm going to dash. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And that will do one diagonal, so I end up there. And that is appropriate for my turn. I won't even send Hedgewitch, who's not yet on the map, into that shit.
Oh yeah, my bad. I forgot you would have her.
Yes, but she also would be who hell knowing.
All right, and that will end your turn. Mage is up. A soldier on deck. A mage in the hole. They are going to react. as they only can. Everyone's suspicious of you guys. I want you to know this. Like, everyone's looking at you like, what the fuck is going on? But
it's not like they see the ham pants. They don't know.
Joe came running in with this, but they're not going to be like, attack the people. No, they're going to attack the giant creature that has just ran into the camp. That is an entirely fair reaction. And so that's what they're going to do.
All according to plan.
Alright.
Meat pants.
They're going to react quickly and accordingly. So, as is dictated by their rules. So this one here is going to cast Fireball. He does not care if he hits you.
That's fine. I mean, like, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna hit me.
And let me just pull up the spell. Excuse me. I'm moving slow today. My internet's moving really slow.
Move slow, man. Who cares? We're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
I care.
Yeah.
We're here for fun, man.
Clearly, you could see this is going. We probably won't finish this tonight.
We're here to have fun, not rush.
Rushing is having fun.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No.
I was trying to pick a song to do as well.
Yeah, Mitch nailed it though.
20-foot radius.
It's a great montage.
It is gonna cast Fireball. It's only gonna also hit Joe, so Joe and the creature need to make dex saves.
Just save their deck.
He doesn't even know that he's just toasting up that ham. It's more enticing.
The ham doesn't even get a deck save, so we know it's gonna be toasty.
Did you hit it with the fireball? I don't know, but it smells delicious.
What's that rock? Does that rock smell like meat?
The creature has saved. He's casting at 5th level. Did I say that? He's casting Fireball at 5th level, by the way.
Oh god, he's got 5th level spells.
And with that, yes,
maybe don't shoot him
saves.
for a second.
What did you get, Joe?
I got a 24.
You also save.
I have a thing called evasion.
Yep, so you take no damage.
So
Yay!
So I do like I want to do like a fucking flip or some shit.
You can definitely do a fucking flip or some
Or you
shit.
just keep running like an action movie and
I'm
all effects.
my pants and I see the fireball and I want to do that cool ass fucking shit that you see people like the aerial where they like twist their body and like go sideways cartwheel in the air. That's what I want to do.
I'm happy Joe didn't get hit by the fireball. I'm sad there's no toasty ham.
I have had evasion for so long, and I have been waiting to use it.
There are no deck saves that have been used. They're all
No,
like wisdom.
it's always wisdom for me. It's always
Well,
wisdom.
here's the thing, Tyler. The ham's in her back pocket, and she just makes it. So
Just
the
gets
ham
singed.
gets a little bit of that.
Back corner is like medium well. The rest
Yeah.
is totally rare.
All right, the fireball erupts through the air as the creature ducks down, seeing it coming. Joe, you jump through the air doing a front flip and dodging the fireball completely. It erupts. The creature has been damaged, but it managed to dodge it as well. Ooh, that's too much health for those guys.
Why we brought a big ass monster?
Yeah, but I'm still real nervous, guys. This might not be a good idea.
Oh, it was never a good idea.
Oh,
There's only 4 mages, right?
If the 5-headed monster doesn't end up fighting the fire giant, Ben failed all of us.
I want Ben to
Kaiju fight! Kaiju fight! All right.
Shit, wait, kaiju fight? Enlarge me! Let's go!
And then Mothra comes back.
The soldier is up, a mage on deck, a soldier in the hull. This is now just my game. Fuck all of you.
Yeah! Playing against himself is the best D&D.
So if anybody has any questions about how to ruin a DM game, we're
This
here to
one
answer.
is going to draw his crossbow.
We can mute. Ben, could you mute? We're trying to have a discussion with our viewers. No, I'm kidding.
This one is going to draw its crossbow and fire at the monster. A 16 hits, and it's going to do damage.
It's good to know. 16 hit.
While Ben does that, I have a question to pose you guys. Can you stack enlarges?
Like
No.
double enlarge?
Like
No.
if Zook also had enlarge.
If
I don't think so. Check the
I have
spell.
no idea.
Read it.
I do.
All right, so at that point, the soldier draws his crossbow, fires it. The bolt plugs into the Hydra. Mage is up, soldier on deck, Sinrig in the hole. As this mage is also going to cast Fireball at a 5th level spell at the same spot. So Joe, another deck save.
We only have one 5th level spell.
It is a crit fail for the Hydra.
Oh no.
I got a 23.
A 23 for Joe. That is a success, Joe.
I do another flip.
Another flip, dodging it yet again. Whereas the Hydra...
You actually somehow jumped and went in front of it for a second just to show off.
Parkour!
No, it wouldn't stack. Combining magical effects is in the rules, chapter 10, spell casting. It's only the most.
I knew like bonuses and like stat mods were like that. I didn't know if you could doubles.
You all watch as the fireball makes direct contact with one of the mouths of the Hydra and erupts as the head explodes. You see the neck just flail around as it has been reduced to 4 heads. And that will end its turn.
Need to do more damage before.
Enemy soldier is up. Sinrig on deck. Joe is in the hole. He's just going to fire a crossbow bolt at it. It is this one, so he's in range.
Maybe on its turn, 2 heads will pop out of the stump.
Nobody knows.
He's going to miss on that one. The crossbow bolt flies right over the Hydra, missing it. That is done. Sinrig is up. Joe is on deck. Enemy in the hole. Sinrig.
Where am I?
At this point, at the end of your turn, you're going to make it to the battlefield. You can use a bonus action if you'd like. Oh, I guess, yeah, you're going to basically make it on at the end of your turn because you were so far behind.
Sure. Okay. So where would I be? Oh, I'm only 10 feet slower than Joe, right? So
okay.
I'm just throwing it out there. I don't
Here's
know.
Here's what I'm gonna say. If you wanted, we could actually say it's here. You could get behind it to attack if you want, but you can only be on the edge. That's as far as you can make it.
Okay.
You can only be on the edge of the map. So pick anywhere on the edge of the map that you want to be. I'm just gonna say that. And Joe, I'm gonna give you space, a buffer, just cause.
Well, I don't know if I.
You don't have to be there. I'm just saying that
No.
you can be
I'm
wherever
gonna
you want.
go here, and I don't know what's happening yet. I don't know if we have started attacking them yet.
No.
So I'm just gonna hold.
Sure. All right.
If they just fucking destroy this thing in one turn, I'm gonna be like,
Oh wait. Did I see fireballs before?
Yes, you heard and
Can
saw
I-
fireballs
can I be
being
here?
exploding.
Can
you're still.
I move over?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
All right.
Smart.
All right. Joe is up. Enemy on deck. Demetrius in the hole. Joe.
Okay, so this is such a dumb turn. Okay, so like I flipped and I flipped. And so I'm gonna make sure the monster, like I'm gonna try and make eye contact now that it's one of its heads is missing. I'm gonna like slap the meat. And then I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run in the middle of all of them, and I counted 45 feet can get me here. So I'm gonna run into the middle of it.
Just to check the rules, is meat slapping an action?
No, it's not. But I am gonna give you. I'm gonna make you roll an animal handling check.
An animal? Hold on.
Oh, we just got 10 more viewers.
Yeah, I couldn't have been. I got a 10.
A 10. It doesn't take much to convince an animal to come get the meat. And so it does, as it looks over at you, at these terrified men who have crossbows all up. It will do anything to get to the meat. So, I believe that'll end your turn, Joe.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I'm doing.
Enemy is up.
No, no,
Demetrius
I
is on
can do-
deck.
Oh.
What did you say,
Taking
Joe?
defense, sorry.
Okay. Enemy is up. Demetrius on deck. Grimald is in the hole. The Hydra, you all watch as the singed neck of the creature, nothing regrows at this point. And it is going to run forward. That is 5, 10, 15, 20.
Good old slap the meat.
Actually, it's actually going to start back here. Oh, no, it was here. It is going to use its tongue. Excuse me.
Yeah, it is.
Growth.
As it opens up its mouth, one of the tongues flies at the this soldier right here.
Yoink him.
Yeet it.
That definitely hits him. He is grappled.
Good. Punk bitch.
Another head is going to do the same thing with the other soldier. It hits. It is grappled. Let me go ahead and mark this. All right. And another head is going to go for Joe. Yeah, it could just reach her. So another head's
Holy
going
crap,
for Joe.
So far away.
It's a 50-foot reach on this.
I mean, I did slap the meat, so.
18, Joe.
No.
And the other head is going to try and get Joe. 25, Joe. Or 26.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right.
Oh yeah, no disadvantage because I did a patient defense.
Yep, you are correct. That's going to be a 21.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, you are also grappled by the tongues. As 4 tongues shoot out, one of them misses you, but the other 3, one attached to the soldier and the other attached to the soldier. Once the one hits you, Joe, you realize it's not wrapped around you or anything. It's sticky, and you feel it's like a frog on an insect. Take that what it'll mean.
It's gonna eat me.
Like a puke.
Next up, Demetrius is up. Grimald is on deck, and Ileana is in the hole. Demetrius.
I'm gonna look at Sinrig and say, I guess we attack them since Joe kind of, spoiled the surprise.
Yeah, here we are.
Did they catch on? Did they catch on?
Did they catch on?
They're not. They look suspicious of you guys, but they are not attacking you. They're attacking the Hydra.
So they didn't notice her slapping meat.
They noticed her slapping meat, but there is a more pressing concern at the moment in the middle of this camp.
We can use the distraction now if we wanted to and try to start shit, but they will turn on us quickly.
She might have had that meat already and was trying to use it to lure it away from the camp.
I'm always slapping meat.
So if we go, we should go against mages first.
I'm boning.
25-8.
All right, so I specifically lock on Sinrig and say, yeah. So do we attack?
No time like the present.
Alrighty.
I am convinced this is going to be our first TPK.
or we wait for it to get closer. I don't know. I just got here.
With those tongues, it doesn't need to get closer.
I don't know. I just know we must move quickly to
If
disrupt
there's
all
a party that
communications
deserves
down there.
a TPK at this point, it's us. So
I'm ready. I got 3.
All right.
I guess
Dozer comes back. Room's on fire. Everybody's dead.
I'm afraid for them to kill it before we get a chance to really dig into them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like if they just take it out, none of this matters. So we need to start taking them out, right? Probably.
Unless they take it out real fucking easy, in which case we just go, Harley?
All right, Demetrius, I need an answer now.
I'm gonna wait.
You're gonna miss? You're gonna ready an action? What are you gonna do?
I will ready a Toll of the Dead on one of the fire people if someone else in the party hits them.
You got it. All right. Grimald is up. Ileana on deck. Soldier in the hole. This isn't Family Feud, Tyler. Grimald, go ahead.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. Can I cross between the fire and the grappled guy?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So then I'm gonna go to here, and while I'm running forward, I'm gonna say, "Holy crap! There's a monster from the forest attacking!" And then when I get to that point, I'm going to use my Ring of Obscuring to create a fog cloud around me.
Okay.
Yes! Absolute chaos!
I'm trying to, create chaos and prevent them from shooting crossbows.
I love it.
This is all very good, guys.
I'm a big fan.
I am loving all of it.
Which
Okay.
is a 20-foot radius sphere of fog centered on me.
Holy shit.
Dude, foggy meat pants is always a good idea.
That's my next character's name.
Gives it a smoky flavor.
I also saw that Joe was grappled and was like, "Shit, I need to get close."
Hickory, go on, take you some.
Foggy meat pants sounds like a Weezer
He's a
song.
That character
Circle
literally
of
sounds
the
like a
s-
bassist.
Yeah, he's a circle of the swamp druid.
Oh.
And because I am whatever, forest elf, that's the one. I completely disappear within the fog. Like I'm hidden.
Dope! That's cool.
Can you help her get out of the grapple? Is that a thing you
I'm-
can do?
I'm potentially going to try, but I just used my action to activate the ring. So,
Got it. Understood.
which I picked up to be able to essentially do smoke bombs out of places, but then I tried to be less creepy, so I didn't really use that much.
It's great.
It's super cool. Chaos. Ultimate chaos.
I fucking
Foggy meat pants.
smoke that meat, baby.
Why am I moving around?
I'm moving you. I was trying to see if something would work, but it didn't.
Can you put us in between spaces?
Yeah. you
No,
will-
I fucked something up. I was trying to see if I could group you with the circle, but it didn't work out. That's why it was screwing that up.
Okay, I was wondering because I was like shifting in between spots. and I
Yeah.
was like, I didn't even know I could do that.
All
you
right.
hold Alt and then click your character. that's
Yes,
what
that is also true. All right, so Grimald has, as you all watch as a fog cloud kind of just slowly comes into the middle of this camp as people are screaming out, they're like, "I can't see! What is happening?" As everyone's freaking out. It's a 20-foot radius, so it even engulfs the giant. The giant cannot see over it because he is only 15 foot tall. All right, so, oh boy, Ileana is up. Enemy is on deck. Soldiers on deck, and Zane is in the hole. Ileana. Oh man. Well, her
I have
contingency
planned for
kicked
all
in.
eventualities. Or whatever.
He will rue the day.
Her contingency kicked in, which means, is that fire shield? Yeah. Okay.
So quiet.
Everybody's reading.
Okay, so that's kicked in. All right. So, boy.
This is the best.
You've completely disappeared in the fog,
Yes, Grimald has.
Grimold.
I'm considered hidden.
You're considered hidden in the fog. Great.
I love that so much. You're like, ooh.
I essentially, literally, like Batman smoked bomb out of there. Like you just don't see me once like the fog bursts out.
Okay. All right.
He is Batman.
That will end her turn.
Oh, where'd she go?
Oh, did she disappear?
I'm guessing she went into that tent.
Soldier is up. Zane on deck. Soldier in the hole. Is he in the? Yeah, he's in the fog. He's screaming. You all hear screaming coming from the soldiers. He's gonna run in a random direction. 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 15. He gets out of the fog, looking around, and that will end his turn because he can't see the Hydra.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Ben. I gotta tell you, I clicked on the thing just to double check. It says I can attempt to hide even while lightly obscured in natural effects such as fog. So I would have to I could hide in it, but I would have
You have to take the
actively
action.
do it.
Okay. In that case, that we're gonna say that changes nothing at the moment. It's fine. We're going to.
The only other time I've used that, I had time to hide in it, so I didn't even think about it.
It's okay. She's gonna let it be for now. She's thinking you might be trying to help here, so she's not gonna try and dispel it or anything. Zane is up. Soldier on deck. Ash in the hole. Zane.
I'm not sure what to do here.
I think it's a go button.
You can also hold on,
Yeah.
waiting till somebody attacks somebody else on our party. But
Yeah.
But if we all do that, then we're all just waiting.
I don't think everybody is going to do that.
I vote yay on murder.
I'm just gonna enlarge Cinna.
I'm just gonna enlarge a cat.
Fuck yeah.
Right. I'm gonna roll randomly to see who gets pushed back in this situation.
Yeah, 'cause there's everybody's around. So
Can I just volunteer to get pushed back?
Well,
I could take a step back too.
All right, you can take a step back to give her room. Sounds good. And you all watch as Cinna. Nope, you don't need to, Varus.
She'll go forward, yeah.
As you all watch, as long as there's room for her to grow somewhere, that's the way she'll grow.
Yeah.
You all watch as Cinna, this snow leopard, grows, her bones cracking.
Those two mages especially watch as Cinna looks at them instead of the monster.
Anything else?
No. And this is very real. Cinna understands what that symbol means. Just saying.
All right, Sane. Anything else?
I'm just gonna move towards the mages, but not like right next to them. And,
Sure. All right.
Be ready.
Soldier is up. Ash on deck. Mage in the hole. Yeah, he's gonna scream. He's actually not in it that much. So he's just gonna step over here. 5, 10, 15, 20. I mean, he could go 25 off map, and then that'll give him a line of sight of the Hydra. So he's gonna shoot at it. His crossbow. That's a 21. That'll hit it. That's gonna be.
Can he see over the tent though?
He's around the tent. It's the back side of the tent. You can see.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong guy. My bad.
Mm-hmm. And then he hits it. He hits it good.
Do.
The Hydra gets plugged with a crossbow bolt. Doesn't really notice it. Doesn't do that much damage, but it is hurting. And that will end his turn. Ash is up. Mage is on deck, and Soldier's in the hole. Ash.
Yeah. I'm a mad boy. Girl. Ash is gonna look at them and be like, "What are you waiting for?" And then she's gonna sling out her rifled staff thing that she holds onto, raise it up in the air, and sound pulls into it, and then she fires like a bolt, almost looks like a Zarya ult.
Okay.
Right here for a shatter. I don't think that'll hit Zane, right?
It's a 10-foot radius, I believe.
Okay, so then I'll put it here. Because it'll go 5, 10, 15. So Zane is 15 feet away.
All right, let me double check it as I pull it up.
I have it right here. I'm sorry. I can tell you.
All right,
It's
yeah,
a
10-foot radius. So you put it right here, you said?
Yeah, right on that spot. So Zane is 5, 10, 15 away.
All right, that's 3 Constitution saves. Actually, as you do that, one of them will cast Counterspell.
Good, great, awesome.
Yeah.
Do that.
Zane? Someone is going
Huh?
Well, I don't have time.
You cast a counterspell against a bullet?
No, against Shatter.
Reaction.
Yeah. So good counterspell.
Well, the other one probably has it anyway. Yeah.
All right, guys, it's too late now.
Yeah. I don't.
Because they'll probably just counterspell your counterspell. Yeah.
All right then. And then I'm going to step the fuck back. Yeah.
I don't know. I think at this point it might be hard. There wouldn't be anyone else that it came from, I guess. But my first thought was like, I'm standing right in front of them. If I counterspell it, they'll know it was me.
Well, they're all eyes are on Ash now from those two as they saw
Yeah.
that spell come from them. They don't have a chance to react yet, but they will soon.
So I imagine like it's almost like the gun, like it's like it powers up and then just like the arcane runes just like stop like glowing.
All right.
And like she like looks at it, like hits it a few times, and then just like turns around and runs back.
Takes it next to her.
And they look over at you and they're just like, and now things are beginning to become clear for some of these people. Mage is up, soldier on deck, Varus is in the hole. This one, he can't really see, but he's gonna pass under this little tarp here. Or he can even go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh boy. He can't hit anything without hitting Cinna. Strike that. He's going to go here, and he's going to cast Fly on himself. And with that, he will shoot 60 feet into the air to get a good look at things that are going on.
And then Zane casts Counterspell on him.
Unfortunately, it does not work that way. And that will end his turn. Soldier is up. Varus on deck. Mage in the hole. Soldier is going to try and get out of here. He's got to run a random direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Runs 5, 10. He runs into the tent, which will give him another random direction. 15, 20, 25. He runs into the giant, which will have him run one more direction. That way.
And of course, the giant lashes out irrationally, right?
Well, it's not his turn, unfortunately.
Guy's like a freaking pinball.
That will end his turn. Varus, you're up. Mage is on deck and Soldier's in the hole. Varus.
Copy that, big dog. Varus is going to click his little boots and fly up 30 feet.
Okay.
And Varus is going to cast a fireball right here.
Oh.
Which point? Circle a point. Like here?
If I do here, is everyone in 20 feet radius except for Zane?
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, if you did it here also, but...
Here?
Here, yeah, here you're good. Whichever one.
Further. Right. We'll go right here.
All right.
4th level fireball.
5, 10, 15, 20. All right, that's going to get quite a few of them. 4th level fireball. We've got dex saves going. All right, we're going to start with the soldiers. That's one soldier. 1, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. So just one of these soldiers gets hit. It's going to be an 11. Yeah, actually... I'm going to say because you're flying. You know what? I didn't say counterspell when you cast it. That's the rule. All right, so that's that. I should be ready for that. And now we have dex saves. I don't believe you're going to hit the one that's flying because he is 60 feet up.
Yeah, no, he's not going to get hit at all.
No, that'll be about 30, 40 feet up, so he won't get hit. But we've got 3 more dex saves, which I will roll now for them. Uh, 17.
Yes.
Crit.
Yes.
And a 6.
No.
All right, so go ahead and roll your damage.
And I just want you to know that those rolls were ugly.
Sorry, bud.
I don't like them.
They're tacky and I hate you.
They still take half, though. So.
Did I say the soldier made it or failed? I forget.
He failed.
Okay.
He rolled an 11, I think you said.
All right. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh, that was just awful all around. So 28 damage for everyone that failed, and that's gonna be 14 for the ones that saved.
All right.
Better than nothing, bro.
Yeah, I did 0 damage on my turn, so. And that triggers Demetrius, right?
Yeah, I will do Toll the Dead on the closest
So,
one
like-
to me.
I just like re-rolled just for shits and giggles, and I got 40.
It's the roll of the dice.
Yep,
Game based on dice.
a
Whatever.
game
way
not
you
based
do it
on
to
skill whatsoever.
We don't need to play it.
I mean, to be fair with how indecisive we are, but skill could be our downfall.
Roll of the dice.
All right. This mage over here is bloodied after that explosion. The fireball comes flying through over Cinna's head, exploding, blowing the tent up, blowing fire across the area. You watch as the one just screams. These two down here dodge it. They look up and they're like, "Why aren't you paying attention?" at the one up there. He should have counterspelled, and that will end their turn.
This guy right here, Ben, needs to make a wisdom save.
All right. Crit fail.
Alrighty.
Toll the Dead.
Then that is... Blah!
Since he crit failed, the spell works and a bell just falls on him out of nowhere.
17 damage.
Yeah, he's very bloodied after that one as he begins to shout. He goes, "Ah, clerics!" As he's screaming out. That will end this turn.
No idea what you're talking about.
It's going to be mage is up, soldier on deck, soldier in the hole. This one is going to also cast fly on himself. And he's going to fly 60 feet into the air. Oops. And that will end his turn. Pardon me for just a moment. Yeah. All right. Soldier up, soldier on deck, soldier in the hole, soldier, fire giant, soldier. All right. So we have this one who's going to run in a random direction. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20. He runs out. He's like, "What's going on?" He doesn't know what's going on yet, so he's not going to just attack Zane. We have this one, which is grappled. He cannot move. That will end his turn. We have this one, which was injured by a fire blast. He's very confused. He thinks he's just being expendable right now. He's going to come around 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and that will end his turn. Enemy up, giant on deck, enemy in the hole. This one over here is gonna just hang out, I guess. And fire giant's up. Fire giant is going to step out. It's going to do nothing at the moment.
This fog was genius, man. I love it.
Soldier is up.
I wanted to use it forever. It just was a good excuse.
Soldier is up. Zook's on deck. Mage is in the hole. Soldier. This one is grappled, I think, right? Nope, sorry, wrong one. This one is going to Roll to see which random way he goes. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, that didn't work. 25, 30. He's going to, whoops. 30. He's going to figure that out later. All right, Zook is up. Mage on deck. Soldier in the hole. Zook.
What do you want me to do, guys? You guys have created so much chaos. Zook is going to say to the fire giant. Oh, fuck it. What can it hurt? The lizard. It's got some sort of. It's excreting something that's making us attack each other. It's making us attack our friends.
Wait, first of all, what are you saying that in? What language?
Let me see what I got that might transcend the walls of. Common.
Common? Okay.
Yeah.
Roll a deception check.
I rolled. I would like to preface this by saying I don't think I have proficiency in this.
Do it.
I'm sorry ahead of time. I am sorry ahead of time. 13. However, maybe he's not very smart.
He doesn't even look at you.
Okay.
And that will... Anything else?
Yeah, that was just the talk. Oh God, isn't he? I don't. I'm gonna cast. Since we do be doing this, I'm gonna cast Storm Sphere.
What is that?
I'm glad you asked.
Hang on, I gotta look it up really quick before I agree to that.
Sorry, I'm so used to Zook just being like, I'll stand in the back. And
Before I agree to that.
Wait, before you agree to it, what do you mean?
He wants to know if he's going to counterspell it with one of the mages.
That's why I'm saying wait 1 second.
But they're gonna counterspell before even seeing my target?
I need to know what you're doing first. These mages have just been attacked by you guys, so they know what's going on. They haven't told everyone yet because it's not their turn, but they know that you're attacking them at this point.
I would point out the counterspell's range is 60 feet.
Yeah, but I don't think any of the mages can counterspell it.
Well, hang on, let me look.
You won't be able to reach him.
They're 60 feet in the air.
All right, yep, you're right. Continue.
A 20-foot radius spear of whirling air springs into existence centered on a point you choose. Okay, so it's going to go right here. Oh, shit, that's not the ping. Here's the ping. Right here.
Nice. Good call.
So I guess the point is right here.
Thank you.
Or, sorry, here.
20-foot sphere of air.
We'll confront that when we do. You said you was here?
Oh, I did math bad. No, wait, is that 20?
No, okay. I forgot where you said, so just tell me what you said.
Okay, so I'm just trying to cut Zane out of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So a 20-foot radius sphere. You probably want it here. And then,
okay, yeah.
Perfect.
So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, and then 5, 10. Whoops, fuck.
So it really only it gets those 4 guys, right?
Yeah, just those 4, that's fine.
10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20-foot radius. Five, 10, 15, 20, 10, 15. That's gonna get Joe.
Can I move it one more to the right?
Oh, you don't know she's in there. So
That's fair.
Fine.
Well, I mean, could I say I would move it to the right to try and get this other homie? Well, honestly, I kind of respect this man, to be fair. He's taking the Zook strategy.
He's just going. He was just going around the tent.
Okay.
But fine. I get that. You can
Okay,
see
so
him.
everybody in it needs to do a strength saving throw.
All right, so it's a sphere of whirling air. Does that affect your fog cloud at all?
If it's at least 10 miles an hour,
I would say so. Yes. The fog
then all the fog in that area is completely cleared.
is dissipated as a sphere of wind and storm. Uh-oh. I backed out of my game.
I think it's just in the area, though. I don't think it's the whole fog.
I mean, you can't just take a small chunk out of the fog. It's gonna blow all of the fog
Really?
away.
I assumed that it would be a chunk.
No, I'm gonna.
It's magically like focused on the area.
I mean, because there's still wind coming
Oh,
off
you're
of the
right.
sphere as
There would
well.
be
It's
off-cast
just
wind.
Yeah, it blows away, man. I'm sorry.
Okay.
No, that makes sense.
Okay, so everyone needs to make a strength save or take damage until the spell ends. You can use. Okay, so strength saves all around. We'll start with the soldiers. I need to make how many? 1, 2, 3, 4 strength saves.
We can at least take credit for clearing the fog.
9.
Yeah, the
Fail.
ones that were in the
12.
fog have no idea what
Guys,
happened.
Fail.
8.
Fail.
22.
That one succeeds.
All right,
Okay,
and
So
then
they each take. Can I just click the thing? Does 2d6 happen if I click this?
should.
Can't make it. It's not working. Oh, that worked.
Okay, so that's 6 damage to them, and then 3 to whoever succeeded.
I don't think they take half if they succeed.
Oh, I don't know the spell. The dice made the spell go away. Yeah, you're right.
And then, so how much damage? 6.
Yep.
6 damage to 1, 2, and 8.
And then as a bonus
Hang
action...
on, I still have to roll saves for them for some others. 6 damage to 1, 2, and 8. You just gotta bear with me.
There's a bear now?
You don't even know.
Suddenly, a 5-headed bear comes bursting through the trees.
I slapped the meat.
All right, and now I gotta do strength saves for 2 of the mages as well. Oh God.
Something tells me the mages won't be
11.
good.
Fail.
3.
Fail.
So 6 more damage to 1 and 2. Mages 1 and 2. Bloodied. And really bloodied. As the storm begins to batter them. I'm assuming you're going to do the bonus action part of the spell as well?
Yeah.
Alright. A bolt of lightning begins to leap from the center of the sphere toward one creature you choose. It's got to be one you can see, I assume. So, from 60 feet of the center. So, which one?
I'm marking.
Alright, I see it. 60 feet of the center, which works. Alright, go ahead and roll a spell attack.
You know what happens to a mage when it's struck by lightning?
So that is a 19 to hit.
That'll
Lose
hit the little fucker.
concentration. Lose concentration.
46. 2, 3, 4. Roll. Wow, thanks D&D Beyond. You're a real homie. 2, 2,
I don't know
1,
why
4.
you guys use it, man. Get
Because I
real
don't have
dice.
4d6 laying around. So 9 damage to him.
9 damage to numero quattro.
Does technically still need to roll for concentration.
He does, but it's a very easy one.
He could crit fail that.
He got it. He made it. So the lightning shoots out and hits him. He manages to stabilize himself. Anything else?
It depends on whether or not this is an action. Where do they put that? Features. Fade. Where's fade? Fade away. Okay, no, I can't do that part yet.
Yeah, you have to take damage to do fade away.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go. Whoa. Why is the whole map moving when I do this? Stop that.
Oh, it's done that to me before.
Oh, this is incredibly annoying. Oh my gosh! Can you?
I don't know
move me top right
what's
corner?
going on with you, bud.
When I grab, the whole map moves when I grab my character.
It looks fine.
Are you right clicking? Don't right click.
No, I'm left clicking. It's a glitch.
Before it's a bug.
Move my character all the way to the top right.
All the way to the top right? Like the very top right, where it is now?
I can't see where you just put him. That's not visible for us.
Zoom out.
No, it's visible for me at least.
I see it too.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's the aspect ratio. Yeah, I see
You
it.
might need
That's
to
fine.
reload it.
Is that where you
I'm
want
going
it?
to after this turn. That's it.
Is that where you want it, Zook?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So Zook runs from the storm chaos sphere he's just created, as at the beginning of the turn, Mage is going to try and get out.
It's difficult terrain. I can't see what's happening if he's.
Yeah, I
flying
know. I
or what.
see. He's going 5, 10, 15, 20, and then 25 to get out. As he steps out of the wind, battered and rain, he goes, "It's the infidels! The infidels have brought the monster!" As you see, the fire giant has now looked over to you, Zook, and he brings the claymore up and turns toward you. Everyone else begins to draw their weapons, realizing what's going on, and we are going to pick this up next week.
Yay.
Because we have to have a stopping point somewhere here tonight.
Yeah, just prep another character, Zane.
So, next week we will pick this battle up from exactly where we left off now with the mage who has just shouted out, who has stepped out in front of Cinna. We're going to see how this goes for the group. You're all very spread out. I'm a little worried, but it's interesting. And it's worth noting none of you have attacked the chameleon hydra yet. Take that what you
all
for
I've
what you
done
need.
is slapped meat, so
It didn't damage you. It's just trying to get the meat. It really wants that meat.
Slapped meat. That's all I've done.
All right. This is gonna be most of next session, most likely.
This chaos? Why?
All right. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been fun as usual. They have made a mockery of my planning.
Yes.
It's our only goal.
Literally the only goal.
On Tuesday, we're going to talk about what we're seeing here. So check us out at twitch.tv/OnceUponATavern for Tavern Talks with Ben, the DM, at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time now. Check us out then. Don't forget, we did a tutorial on how to work all this dumb Roll20 stuff. And it's on our video on demand on Twitch right now. It's going to be on YouTube tomorrow. So check that out. I think we've covered a lot, so we were able to do it. Stay safe out there, everyone. Stay healthy. And as always, don't forget, Sundays are for D&D. Good night.